Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And when I say we're doing like all of us. We are playing Magic together, doing direct challenges today. So excited to jump in, and before we get started, first off, you have to listen to this. Just love the music of the direct challenge thing. It's just like we're gonna have that going in the background this whole time now because it's just like it's good, gets me fired up. All right, so hello everyone, how you guys doing? Devin, Arthur, Volran, everyone, Julian, Brazil, what's up, brothers? And dude, I'm so excited to get going with this. Yeah, good morning from me. Someone said yeah, good evening in some cases there. But dude, so glad to be jumping on. Solomon can't play today. I'm so sorry. We will be doing some direct challenges. Most days I do direct challenges kind of like whenever. So if you can play other days, I mean, hop on to the other streams, of course, which again, my streams are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. I've heard that they're actually not going to be doing daylight savings time after this next one. There's been speculation about that. And so we'll see exactly what's going on there. But yeah, so after daylight savings time kicks in place in October, of course, I'll be back to Mountain Standard Time because Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time. Anyway, yeah. So Devin, thanks so much for the reminders. Yeah, so Devin just posted some links there. If you guys would like to hop into Patreon, get some signed cards from Jefe, yeah, I send out a bunch of signed cards each time, and they're relevant cards or cards that came out with the newest set. I do them every 3 months, so that you can get the sets. I send one out for each month. This next one we're going to be getting the collector booster, and so if you guys want to hop in and start getting those are going to be sweet with Throne of Eldrazi. I'm really excited. So that definitely helps me out. Also, I have merchandise. You can see that the shirt that I have. I got a hat here as well. Not gonna be wearing it today though. Well, probably at some point, we'll see. If you guys want to check those out, definitely appreciate it. Also, donations down in the description below, and that is how you guys jump into it. So if you guys see in the description down below, I have my code and ComokaziJeff and the number. That's what's right here. This right here. If you guys want to jump in and get in line for the challenge, you have to post your code. That means that you have MTG Arena live and on. That means that you're able and ready to play type of thing. That's what we want. So if you guys want to jump into the lineup, that is how you jump in. And so Ruben Garcia just barely got in, and that is the first one. And there we go. So we're gonna play. Devin's going to be helping me out as we go. Devin is a rock star. So if you guys, tag Devin Prophet at Devin Prophet with the arena name. That's one of the best ways to get in there. If you do a super chat, so super chat is the little money symbol right underneath where you guys comment. If you guys do that, then you will jump to the top of the line, and it's also just greatly appreciated. Helps me out a ton for doing all this stuff. And yeah, so I hit a space on that one. All right, so Ruben, whenever you are ready, let's do this madness. And I'm going to be throwing. Let's see here. Let's do dinos. Dino time. And yeah, here we go. Oh, dude, thanks so much, Devin, for reminding me, because yeah, that's got to happen. Such a sweet looking deck. I haven't gotten it uploaded yet because I was out and about the other day. This looks sweet though. This is actually pretty good. Marauding Raptor into Raptor Hatchling is so fun. All right, Stomping Grounds, tappity tippity tapped. Sorry guys, I'm weird. Okay. Let's see here. Table flip. Flipping table flip. Alright, go Raptor. Oh man, and we have a Drover the Mighty. Ooh man, oh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And we can almost play another creature. I forget how much, man. Marauding Raptor is insane, guys. Really is. You know what? I think The Raptor Hatchling is good where it gets to pump him up and get pushing through a little bit, but we know that he has chump blockers he's just fine with hitting with. So I think what we do is we actually go for one of these other guys. Maybe we go Drover and Raptor Hatchling though. You know what? No. So next turn we can play one of the 4-drops and one of these 3-drops as well. So let's go ahead and draw cards. Find what we need to find. What we need to find. Find what we need to find. All right, and jumping in. So a couple other things, like, so of course all of the links are down in the description down below. I'm trying to find the 120 Elves deck. Dude, that I was checking that out and it looks so fun. I know you sent to me in like 4 different places, but there's only one that I actually like know where it's at for me. So I'm grabbing that now. All right, my turn. So let's go with another Ripjaw. Raptor Hatchling. Yep, it dies. Another one enters the battlefield. Running Raptor, man, I wish that I could have given him Trample first, though. I think that was still good to kind of get out there. Maybe I could have gone for Drover the Mighty first. Oh, man, if he has a Kaya's Wrath here, we are going a little bit heavy into this. All right, we got it. All right, Devin, I got the 120 Elves deck up and going, so we're good.
I know my responsibility.
Bong Rizla, I'm new to your stream. Arena and MTG Law. What's the best decks to start with as far as pre-constructed decks Arena already gives you? That's a good question. All right, let's do this. 1 second. I don't want to do this. Damage can we do? Let's go with Domri. I'm a little bit worried still about
You want hostile? You got it. Things are about to get real rowdy.
Let's still go with Marauding Raptor. It still just adds so much value to the rest of the deck. So let's give it haste. You can attack there. These 3 will attack face. Down to 7, past the turn, and we should be able to finish out this game next turn. Let's see if he finds the other white mana for Kaya's Wrath. Nope, Interplanar Beacon. Is there anything he can do for that? I mean, I don't think so. Honestly, I haven't played with the pre-constructed decks on MTG Arena in a long time, Bong Rizla. It's been a long time since I've done that, so I really am not sure. Regisar Alpha, You can give him haste. All right, I'm just trying to think of how we do the mana-wise here. So we have, yeah, I think we have plenty though. So we're gonna be able to ramp up the Regi Alpha here. And then everything else would come in with haste. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Ruben. I kept playing even though that was already game right there, but all right. Well, that was fun. I'm going to do Commander at some point. Yes, I will be doing it. So the hardest part is getting the group of players that I want to have there to kind of be playing. We will be doing it. It's just one of those that I want to make sure that we're doing everything right. Before we jump into the next one here, let me get this exported. Oops. That was the wrong thing to press. All right, so this is the deck that Devin threw my way, and just like, man, it's so much stuff. This looks really fun. 44 lands. So the biggest idea, I guess, kind of that it goes is that if we can have more forest to hit with Nissa, and Evolution Sage, then you can have an insane amount of proliferations and just like a lot of value of being able to have all of the different elves and stuff in here anyway. So yeah, this looks really fun. All right, let's go ahead and throw this at somebody. Whoa, hey, $5 from Ruben Garcia, dude. Thanks so much. That was a great game. Really appreciate it. All right, let's throw the 120 elves at Holmes here. On and Smoke, am I feeling better? Dude, I am feeling better. At the same time, though, I'm still exhausted. It was like, dude, there was like a wall getting out of bed this morning. It's one of those, like, I've been doing a lot of stuff. And it's just like, whew, man. But yeah, I'm doing better. How do you get to play? I want in next. So yeah, so how you get in is you target, you say at Devin Prophet, Devin, the guy that's with the moderator thing right there. You get in, so you put in your code. Whoever puts in their code gets into play. That's how it goes. And so that's how you do it. Good luck, Holmes. Bring it on. Or Holmes? I think Holmes is actually with the L, right? Holmmes. And so Hommes would be Holmes, I think, maybe. Carlos, what's up, brother? Welcome. All right, yeah, so Devin is catching all these guys. Thanks so much, Devin. And reminder, Devin is also working at the same time right now. And so so like be a little bit patient with him going there, but he'll definitely be able to catch it. If anyone wants to help in, like Carlos, also being able to jump in and help as well. And thank you all so very much. All right, so Vivs comes on down. And we got all of this stuff to like help grow all this. Ooh, I like Growth Chamber Guardian with these Path of Discoveries. Not too shabby. Boren, $5. Still waiting on my dinner. So for now, here's my money and support for Elvis shenanigans. Thank you so much, Boren. You're the beast. You are a beast, my friend. Yeah, so if you guys want to jump to the top of the list, because the list is getting pretty long. I think we have about 6 people now already. Let's go. Actually, let's do this. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to attack in right now because just in case of there are some things that can like tap target attacking creature, things like that. So let's go ahead and just play Path of Discovery. It's better to get that out than it is to get in for 1 point of damage against 2, control colors up at the moment. So Path of Discovery, pass the turn. And now, I mean, with the second path too, I mean, like we should be pretty well set up to get so much stuff going. We can Growth Chamber Guardian after another Path of Discovery, get a bunch of stuff up and going. We may not wait for the other path though. I mean, we want to start getting things actually out on the board. So, I mean, we have Growth Chamber and Elvish Clan Caller as well, which is pretty sweet. We can hopefully find a land between these two guys exploring as well. Get down Pelt Collector, get a counter onto everybody. Maybe I should be getting, actually, now I get down, I should have got down Pelt Collector, I guess, first, but. All right, Pelt Collector. Another land. Elvish Clan Caller land. We really would like to get some counters onto all these guys, And let's dig with Vivs. Actually, now Vivs is gonna die, huh? This is only creature card, right? So I guess let's get a forest out of there. I'm fine with getting Nature Spiral kind of out of the deck for now. Sebastian, hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. Volron, thanks so much. Yeah, so if you guys will like the stream, it definitely helps support me as well. Subscribing, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to check out the iCard, actually it's up this way, I think. And the iCard will get you to, will let you, what am I trying to say? There's a vote there to decide who you think will win most games here. Senior Hiff or the chat. So we would love to see it. Abdul, thanks for throwing in your code. Yeah, so if you guys want to get in on this action, throw in your code, and that's how you get in. Sandor, what's up? Jeffafa. How the heck are you, dude? You're using my language too. I love it. You missed a really good Commander game last night. Must play some cards with you soon. Yeah, dude, I need to jump in with Commander stuff. We're gonna be getting our group to be doing some fun stuff before too long as well. We'll talk about it eventually here. Man, we would like to find creatures. We do have Elvish Clangcaller that we can go grabbing here. And Hanged Executioner is going to be annoying. In fact, we want to be able to grab this out before they get rid of the Elvish Clangcaller, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Grab a Clangcaller. Man, we've hit a land every single time we've used the Path of Discovery. A little bit awkward. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this onto Growth Chamber Guardian. Like swing in. I guess we swing with Pel Collector as well. They can triple block to kill the Chamber Guardian. Takes it down to 13. And Devin, this is a sweet deck. I'm liking it, my friend. Wait, if you are a Jeffafa, does that mean you have talking jalapeno on a stick? See. But I heard that all grown up. Jeffafa Dunham.com. Anyway. RJ, thanks for throwing in your code. Yeah, again, if you guys want to jump in on this, throw in your code, and that's how you get into the line. We'll be doing this for about 3 hours, so we have plenty of game to be played here. If you guys want to jump to the top of the list, throwing a super chat will get you to the top of the list. Going to be up next is what it means. And so definitely appreciate it. You don't have to wanting to be played to throw out a super chat as well, though. Also, we do have Patreon as well to help support. There's merch down in the description below. It has it there. It's the one that says merch, and then it has a link. That's the one. Weird, right? And let's see here. Let's see. Let's go Path of Man. Maybe we just go for more Elvish Clangcallers as well. I kind of want to hold on to stuff in hand a bit. How do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and go Path of Discovery. Number dose. Hanged Executioner is able to like hit Growth Chamber Guardian as we are going. So let's go ahead and take up. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen is they're going to use the Hanged Executioner. We're going to wait until the very last moment before we adapt him.
You think nature is kind? So
that we can make sure we draw 2 more creatures. Because 2 more creatures, especially with the Path of Discoveries right now, is or actually 1 more creature. But we need creatures in our hand right now. It is dire. All right, well, do we want to throw out Incubation Druid instead? No, I guess we don't. All right, we can let that resolve. That's fine. All right, swing in with Pel Collector. So I was right to not swing in with the Llanowar Elves the other time. Let's go ahead and swing in here, Pel Collector. We can trade off fairly favorably with that. We would just like to get rid of blockers kind of as the goal here. All right, down to 10. Let's pass the turn. Actually, maybe we do this before they get the 4 mana up so they can have a response. Let's go ahead and adapt now. There could also be a blink of an eye or something like that. But we're not worried about that. We were able to get him back out in the battlefield with the Path of Discoveries, things like that, so it's fine. Take action, absolutely. Grab the Growth Chamber Guardian. Pass the turn. I mean, we still have a lot of stuff in hand, so I feel like we're in decent shape. There could be a board wipe coming of some sort. I think this is the Spirits, though, which doesn't typically play as much of it. Or it's the Flyers deck. That's what it is. It's just Flyers. Yeah, Depose Deploy is a great way to get out tons of Flyers, gain lots of life, do some crazy stuff. Boren, MTG, funny enough, I know what you mean. Since my name is Felix, I've had to hear a lot of jokes about Felix the cat showing up. Gotcha, yeah. Dude, yeah, it's interesting. Like, there's something that people kind of associate certain names with everything. It's funny. All right, guys, I've been missing a few of these. Yeah, and love the discussion you guys are having. I'm kind of reading through, but I don't want to be reading out every single thing there, but... And yeah, Small is trying to be named John Smith. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, well, let's play Forest. I'm thinking that he's not going to have a board wipe. I want to keep going for these clan callers, but let's go ahead and go. We're going to dig with these Growth Chamber Guardians until we find something that we want on this. We get to Path of Discovery twice every turn. I mean, this is sweet. Graveyard. We want to be able to have something on top with this. All right. Yes, take action. Grab that fill out of here. Shuffle it up before we get to the next thing here. Absolutely. Evolution Sage is what we wanted. So we're actually going to decline now. We have enough guys out there. I think it's pretty fine. We can also just grab another Clan Caller. No, we don't want to. We want to shuffle up the deck just yet. The thing that we could do actually here is we can grab this guy off of the top with Vivian.
There is wonder.
So grab the Evolution Sage. We have it now, and we can actually play it. That's decent. We'd like to find like a Marwyn or whatever, but just getting counters onto him is really what we're going for there. All right, swinging with Belt Collector. He can block with a bunch. It doesn't have Trample just yet, so actually he can just block with one. And dude, I am loving this deck. This is sweet. Here, let me throw in the MTG Arena code for this one. I think it's a longer code than it should be just because of... There we go. So yeah, there's the code for this deck right now because this deck is sweet. Alright, gets rid of the Evolution Sage. That's fair. And things would get a little bit insane if we kept going there. And honestly, we need to start swinging a little bit more aggressively. With how many creatures we have out in the battlefield, we need to be swinging pretty aggressively here. Hey, Cinch, how you doing? Welcome. What's the gimmick of the deck? There's 120 cards in the deck. that's the gimmick of this one. This one is starting to be by Devin. So we're playing direct challenges. If you guys want to jump in with direct challenges, put your code in there, and that's how you get in line. And this deck, yeah, this one is just 120 cards in the deck, and all of the synergy available to that. And so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go a little bit crazier, or we can just go for the Elvish Clan Caller. Let's do that now. I think that it makes sense. We get to swing in for so much stinking damage. We have a lot of mana here still as well. If he bounces it now, it actually is fine. We still have the trigger that's out there going. So yeah, pump everything up. Path of Discovery. We're kind of digging for an Evolution Sage. That would be nice. I guess we can't really get too much, right? Growth Chamber Guardian gets tapped down. That's fine. All right, land. Let's dig for something a little bit better. Let's go for... It's kind of weird because we're not actually helping our stuff out. So let's do this. So Thorn Lieutenant. And then we'll Wild Onslaught. We tap down a few creatures, but this gets so many counters onto everything. It's going to be pretty fun. And the biggest thing is that it's going to give Pelt Collector Trample. You know what? Yeah, we have another. We can get another one of those out there. Not Kicker. We're just going to put one counter onto everything, but it gives Pelt Collector a counter. The third counter to give him Trample now. Taking action, get the last Growth Chamber Guardian. Oh, we don't have another one. We only have 3 in this one? Sweet. That's fine. right, Pel Collector.
For the fallen.
And swing in. And next turn I mean, hopefully there's not like a River's Rebuke or something crazy going on next turn, but we'll swing in for 7. Trampoly. Blocking with all of the things. All right. Down to 6. You had to fit 40 elves in. Sacrifices had to be made. Yeah. Dude, this is a fun deck. I'm really liking it a lot. Time wipe. Oh, yep. Let's go ahead and let's Growth Chamber Guardian her first. We can kind of dig for what's on top. If we can find another Evolution Sage, it'd be sweet. Oh, that's right. No reason to take action anymore. Yeah, that was kind of a bad play. All right, Growth Chamber Guardian again. Dig for a couple more things. More lands. Graveyard. Klein. Let's go ahead and dig with Vivs.
Starting over's the only way.
Fallen Bright. Alright, so play the Druid. Alright, let's actually put hers after Path of Discovery because I want to proliferate. Whoa. I thought it came up with the order that you end up doing everything. Let's still proliferate. I mean, it gives us more value. Okay, there we go. I was thinking that. So there's library. Library. That's fine. Submit. There we go. Decline. Keep that on top. Let's play this. Vivian. We actually don't want to use her ability because we really want Vanquisher's Banner. So go ahead and give that. Vigilance, whatever. And pass the turn.
Tear it all down.
And there we go. That's what's up. Is there a specific type of deck you want to play against? Dude, I'm down for whatever. So out this. I don't want to be playing against a counter tribal deck. How about that? If there's a deck that's just straight like counters, not fun. If it's a removal control type of thing, I'm totally fine with that. But it's just boring for viewers to watch a game against counter tribal. So that's the one thing that I would prefer you guys don't play against me. If it's a fun combo-y type of deck, something kind of crazy and cool, that's totally fine. But like, I think you know what I mean by like counter tribal, not cool.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Well, we have all of the lands. Super fun. We get so much value by doing this that it's kind of interesting. So let's go Vanquisher's Banner on Elves. We're not going to mill ourselves out with all this stuff too. That's kind of the fun part. All right, there's Nissa. Ooh. Graveyard. Fine. More lands, come on. All right, let's go ahead and dig.
You can still walk away.
Grab the Druid dude. More lands. I mean, we have 44 lands in this deck. I mean, we're gonna find them. There we go. Evolution Sage. That's what we wanted. All attack at face. They're gonna have to block with both of these fellas. Or I guess just one. Devin, yeah, there's been quite a few. Devin's got it. Devin's good. Gabriel, what's up? Sorry, I'm missing some of these things here. Greetings from Sweden. Welcome. Just so you know, so Pontus, I actually have a brother that's living in Sweden right now, in Stockholm, or I think he's around Stockholm right now. And the funny thing is that it's so he's my half brother. His mom is actually full Swedish as well, so it's kind of a cool thing. And so I actually learned, I learned like a few words when I was growing up from her, and I don't really remember anymore. I think the only one I remember is Klapanhandana, or I don't think I can say it right, but it's like clap your hands, Klapanhandana, something like that. Yeah. So anyway, that's my one tie to Sweden. How about that? Yeah, Nissa ult, aka draw half your deck. No, not draw half your deck, play half our deck. Gets into the battlefield tapped. So, especially with the evolution stage that's going to be up here, if we could do, oh man, that's sweet. And all the proliferate. Put 30 counters onto every creature and planeswalker and stuff. Pretty sweet stuff. Alright, what you gonna bounce?
Sorry I'm late.
They can actually bounce one of these 5/5s to actually stay alive for another turn. So I guess that's fair. Bounces Incubation Druid, interesting. We don't have enough stuff in hand, but that actually helps us draw more cards, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, Nissa with the amount of mana that we're going to be able to have with all this, going to be pretty sweet. Dovin creates more blockers, gains more life, up to 14. I mean, if he finds like there's a way he can come back in this game, I guess. All right, so Nissa first. Evolution Sage. We're not going to play a land for a little bit here. Resolve. Another Nissa. Resolve. And I hate whenever you have a mana up, it's like, oh, you're going to resolve everything. All right, we're actually going to keep that on the library because of Incubation Druid going to be playing here in just a moment. And so Incubation Druid. Resolve. Resolve. Yep, go for with all those things. Yep, resolve. Graveyard. Get a counter onto Incubation Druid, so that's good. Graveyard, we already have another one in hand. Play the Llanowar. Not playing a land yet. We're going to tick up with Nissa first. Bond of Flourishing. Let's go Graveyard. Incubation Druid, keep. Let's go ahead and dig here with Vivs.
Strike now.
Grab that Incubation Druid. Play. I guess we. I forget that we actually have Flash with all this stuff too, don't we? Maybe I'll hold on to one creature here. I think that's going to be for the best. All right, bring out a forest.
Behold, nature's true power.
Play a forest. We'll do that. We're gonna get up to this Nissa ultimate pretty quick with all this stuff too. Pretty sweet. Let's decline. Decline, dude. I'm liking this deck a lot right now. So yeah, we'll swing in. This is a lot of damage. Maybe you should be putting a little bit of pressure towards the planeswalkers as well, but I think this is gonna be good. He could have a time wipe again next turn. It's gonna be annoying if he does. I just don't know how he deals with all the planeswalker synergies at this point though. And we can also get this down on their end step. So let's just pass the turn. Yeah, this deck is looking really fun. I mean, it's 120 cards, so it's not going to be as consistent. You're not going to find the same kind of draws all the time, but this is really fun. I'm a lock on it. Lock it a lot. $120.
Might be a bad idea.
Like it. Anything with Nissa is OP. Yeah, that's pretty fair, actually.
These contraptions have their uses.
I mean, he could still have a time wipe. The one thing too is that we might just end up. Ooh, there's Beast Whisperer. Okay, Settle the Wreckage is a possibility. That's annoying. The fun thing is that we get lands out to proliferate as we do that. So let's Beast Whisperer. Oh, I forgot the Incubation Druid on the end step. Can you request that you not go against decks with Nissa? I'll try to remember at that point. I'll probably not play him too many more times here, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna go ahead and attack in here. So Elvish Clan colors on top. That's good. Let's again. I kind of want to keep stuff in my pocket here. We actually can ultimate here. All right, here we go. This is what we got to do. Okay, play the forest. Everything gets to proliferate. We get to ultimate Nissa. It's going to be annoying having these trigger every time. Oh, now he fires out the time wipe. Oh, boy.
The mysteries of life are endless.
I think we should have... I think there actually is only 3 of these in the deck. Marwyn would be kind of nice here as well. Like it'll ultimately get bigger quicker, so I'm wondering what's better there. Let's go ahead and go grab the Marwyn. We still have instant speed stuff that we can do. Let's go ahead and tick up on land.
The land fights for us.
Hopefully we don't lose Nissa. I think we just swing at face. I don't know. This is a little bit interesting. He can't bounce next turn. He can create a Thopter. I guess we just swing at face here. Get him down to 3. We can build our board pretty wide. We could also just go for drawing cards and stuff. Let's go for... I guess if we draw cards, we can still play him instant speed, can't we? So yeah, pass the turn. Ultimate and Castiel the Nissa. Oh, you're right. I mean, we have all the lands that we want to put on the battlefield in our hand anyway, so it's kind of awkward. Klappenhandana. What can I say more than that? Nothing that I remember. How about that? I thought I turned off my kitty cat. I've not seen that before. Were they like, dude, I'm not on your team.
Here we go.
Get out of here. That's funny. Gotta go, Sandor. Hey, thanks so much for jumping on. I really appreciate it. We'll see you later. All right, so... Oh, we can't cast stuff with stuff we get to Teferi anyway. All right, well, that's cool. More lands. Well, let's go ahead and... I mean, I guess we just say next and go swinging in. Here, how about this? Let's ultimate this, Nissa. Let's go ahead and do it.
The land bestows opportunity for those who are worthy.
We don't have the reclamation stage. Like, there could be better ways that we can go about doing all of this. Like, just in case we draw a card off of these guys. Let's go with Marwyn. Another Marwyn. The Incubation Druid. Just keeping things on the board that we can play. Still Leaf Champion. Might have another Time Wipe as well. I keep forgetting about this. And we're able to kind of rebuild pretty quickly and easily, though. Let's go ahead and play Nissa.
I will aid you.
Wish to keep, yeah. All right, tick up. Hit a forest.
The land shall conquer you.
I guess why not? Pick up on one of these guys.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
I mean, we're gonna go at them. Let's see what they've got. Got to try to finish this game. The weird thing is that we actually might mill ourselves out now because we ultimated Nissa. There is the chance that we just mill ourselves out. We know that Vanquisher's Banner is only going to be hitting creatures for the most part now. There's a few other things, but we've actually gotten rid of those as well. I'm saying good game. All right, takes it. All right, there we go. Thanks so much. Dude, that was a crazy long game. All right, so Devin, throw me the next one. Sorry, that was a long one. Oh, man, that was so fun, though. We have 76 watching. Awesome, guys. Remember to hit the like button for the video. And Devin, throw me the next one here. Throw me a bone, dude. that's what I keep thinking every time I'm saying throw me something. Anyway. Yeah, Vanquisher's Banner is just sweet. All right, Gaxling. Let's do this madness. All right, that's a fun deck. That was a really fun deck. Let's go Abzan Sapricats. This is one that Smalls actually made. I did a video of it last night, or had it go live last night, and it's a sweet deck. I'm liking this one a lot. It says 73. Mine says 76. I'm not sure if mine's like... I'm not sure if mine's more correct or less. It's always in between. All right, you guys, I know that Devin has been posting in who's up next and that kind of stuff. I know that game was crazy long. But if you guys will be kind of have my name already in there and ready to go, if there's any issues, we can talk about it. But I'm not going to spend more than, with how many people we have in line right now, I'm not going to spend very long waiting. And then if you jump in, you'll go down like two places in the line, and then we can test it again there. Devin, that's how we'll probably do it. Just kind of like if it didn't work or whatever, if you had to bump them out, then go ahead and put it down like 2, and then we'll jump in with it later. Well, there's 5, and then you also have the basic forest. So there's 6, I guess, that are different named forests. That's pretty cool. And then if you just have a few other... Sorry, pass you? Okay. Hey, Devin, throw me the next one. Oh, you included the basic forest part of that. Oh, sorry. You're right. All right, Eldrazi Dragon. Dude, we've played before. Let's do this madness. Oh, if you guys want to jump to the top of the line too, remember you can enter a super chat, and that gets you up to the top. There's like 10 people in, which is about 2 hours of gameplay. Maybe not quite that much. It kind of depends on how fast the games go, and I'll start playing a little bit more aggressive decks maybe as well, to kind of keep that going faster. But if you guys want to jump to the top of the line, with that, a super chat is how you do that. Any amount. No insane amounts required with that, but just any way to help support me and the stream and everything like that, definitely appreciated. Also, another way you can do that is with using Patreon. There we go, Eldrazi Dragon. Let's do this madness. Patreon is another way to support me. I'll be sending out signed cards, yeah. For the most part, the things I send out to you are cards that you're actually going to be able to be using. We can keep this. Yeah, we can keep this. We can play 3 cards in this hand. We have a way to ramp up into some beautiful things. So Temple Garden tap, pass the turn. Dude, Devon Prophet is just like 120 words per minute with his stuff. And a beastly kind of man. Let's get out Cruel Celebrant. We're not actually going to block this ever because, of course, he can kill it for us. But... Whoa, bro. Alright, let's... Sunpetal Grove, Midnight Reaper. No attacks. We could have played Sapling Migration there, which would have been really good as well. I'm kind of hoping to be able to hold up. Like, there might be something we want Assassin's Trophy here as well. Like, if there's a Judith of some sort, Tybalt. We might just want to hit Tybalt as well. Or just one of these guys so we don't ever trade in unfavorably. Alright, no blocks. Alright, well now, let's see here. We can't gain life because of this. The worth Assassin's Trophying, whatever. Or do we play the Overgrown Tomb? Let's go ahead and do the Assassin's Trophy on this Tybalt. And we do it. Yeah, no attacks. Get rid of the Tybalt. Gets another land pretty early in the game, which is always frustrating. Like, that's the one thing the one issue I have with Assassin's Trophy is that it is good, but man, using it early game is such a feel bad where it's like, oh man, we gave him something really early on that can help out so much, like finding white mana. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. Gain some life up to 19, but I do think that with this Tendershoot Dread coming down on the next turn, it immediately gets us up to City's Blessing. That's gonna be pretty good. Alenda. And they can double block with stuff as well too. Ooh, another Cruel Celebrant though. Alright, Tendershoot Dryad. Alright, so if we swing in, they block with 2 of these guys. They grow a Linda and they get to get in with these. I think we actually just say no attacks for this turn. Wait like a couple more turns so that we can be doing enough damage that it's pretty difficult for them to deal with. They can't really attack with these guys because they want them to be able to be there for the stuff. Corpse Knight. All right, this is the this actually is looking like a really fun Mardu deck. I forgot to add Tybalt into my Mardu Mayhem deck. Tybalt would be perfect. All right, Cruel Celebrant. Guess we'll hold off on that, and let's go ahead and swing in with these guys. Start putting on the pressure. None of our stuff is going to be dying. We won't really get to draw cards at the moment. But at the same time, if they don't kill any of our stuff, we're going to be doing lots of damage for too long here. Linda gets to grow like crazy. Under pressure. Ooh. Oh, kills the Tendershoot Dryad. Ah, I forgot about that. We get some triggers here. Moldervine Reclamation. Let's go ahead and just play this now. It really doesn't matter, does it? Unless we hit another land. Let's go ahead and play it. Pass the turn. Oh. You caught the live stream, Hydra66. Thanks so much for jumping on. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that was a mistake. I forgot the Tendershoot Drag could also die. Alright, Moldervine Reclamation. And Elinda being so big is the issue now. We don't actually draw with non-tokens. This is not non-token though. You gain 6. We deal 4 with these guys dying. You can just let 1 through, kill 1. The biggest thing I'm wanting here is the card draw. Like we're gonna have to be able to take over the game at some point. That's the only way we can do this. Ministrant, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, block with Alenda. I mean, he's getting a lot of value here. For me, I just wanted to be able to draw cards. The only way that we really get back into this game at this point, and that was just a big misplay on my side. This is just another creature too, huh, man? Alenda's good. We need to find removal. We need Assassin's Trophy quick. We don't have any exile with this deck. There's Teysa. Mortify. Yeah, Alenda is really good against us. There's Assassin's Trophy. I think we do that before it gets too far. We can deal with 9/1/1s. We can't deal with Alenda just going off too long. So Assassin's Trophy, get rid of that now. I know that this deck doesn't have any exile removal, or like I don't think it does. 9/1/1s that we can definitely deal with though. Like it's annoying. Oh, maybe we can't. Actually, that's a half our life there. Go Tender Shoot Dryad. No attacks past the turn. I mean, that's a lot of damage they can just swing in with there, too. Hot Eternal Bantu. Oh, my goodness. Kill the crew. Draw your deck. We have to have stuff die here soon, too. That's the other thing with Cruel Celebrants. Like, this is great, but they have to die in order for us to actually be able to gain some life. Alright. This is interesting. He is down to 12. I mean, he has lots of things to gain life with. This has been a fun game. Loki King, how was my day, and did anything interesting happen? Yeah, so yesterday... Yesterday there was, so Arizona gets monsoons, and so like we have no rain pretty much the whole year, like just occasional like rains or whatever. But during the month, the end of July into September, oh, Judith is bad. Oh crap! I think we're just dead. Dude, swing in with all the life linkers. There's no reason not to. What are we doing right now? We are doing direct challenges. If you want to jump into a direct challenge, throw in your code. Sorry, I was telling a story of what happened. Interesting thing that happened to me yesterday. So there was a big monsoon in Arizona. We get those during like the end of July. So basically, it's where like we get like an hour or two of rain every day, but then the rest of the time it's basically like clear skies. It's like clear skies, then like 2 to 3 hours of every day. All of a sudden, a big cloud runs through, and we get a big rain. Well, yesterday there was a massive rain, and there's tons of like lightning and stuff going through, like actually lightning fairly close. And I ended up going out with my friend to drop off a shipping container. So he actually is hauling shipping containers from California over to Arizona. And I wanted to kind of finish out what I did with him the other day when I went and did everything. So yeah, so I got to go out and put a shipping container down. We actually were going out and we got stuck. And so then we had to go hopefully find a friend that had a backhoe that was able to get us unstuck. Which I actually drove a backhoe way back when I was 14. I used to drive backhoe for a little bit. I think his best play here is either, I mean, if you swing all in, I'm dead, right? I mean, if he throws in with everything with Corpse Knight, because all these triggers happen afterwards, so there's no way we can block enough, especially with the 2 in the air. And if we kill stuff, Judith can actually trigger, I think, before our stuff dies with Cruel Celebrant. So I'm actually going to concede this match. I'm just going to keep thinking about it. But yeah, so you want a full attack? You can't do anything? That was weird. Oh, sorry, Daniel. I just barely saw that. But yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, so I got stuck in the mud yesterday. We had to get help with a trailer or whatever, getting the shipping container out, and so I guess that's the interesting thing I did is I learned how to haul a shipping container, and do all that kind of stuff, and then we had we did a lot of stuff yesterday. I have my niece and nephew here and a bunch of other stuff going on. But yeah, all right, Brazil. So yeah, there you go. Bursky, welcome. How are you doing? Hope to play soon. Yeah, so jump in, throw in your code, and you'll get into the list. If you want to jump to the front of the list, throw out a super chat my way, which is the little money symbol at the bottom right below the comment section, and that's how you throw a super chat my way. But that is how you jump in and do the madness. Let's do this one. Lumbering Corpse time. I love this deck. Your heart was racing through that last attack, dude. That was, I love that deck, man. I didn't think about you killing the Tendershoot Dryad, and I forgot that Alinda gets value for my creatures dying as well. So I was thinking like, oh, he's gonna be able to grow, but like I'm gonna be able to put enough pressure that it won't matter by the time that actually anything happens. And then I was like, wait a minute, all my stuff's gonna die. He grows like madman, and it's gonna be pretty bad. So. Yeah, so that was, yeah, and Smalls, yeah, that's Smalls deck that I was playing. It's a really fun deck. But when I'm also liking to have everything die, and then he's wanting something to die too, it's like, oh, wait a minute. That was a little bit interesting. But that was fun. Yeah, that was a fun synergy of the two different decks coming together. All right, Brazil. We'll give you 30 seconds here, otherwise we're moving on. Oh. Hey Devin, if you'll throw me the next one, I'm actually going to take a quick break while we're waiting for this as well. So I'm just going to go throw this to an ad real quick. If you guys watch it, help support me. But yeah, I'll be back in just a bit. Throw me the next code there, Devin. I got it. Alrighty. You don't know what happened? Yeah, Brazil, sometimes things like that just happen. So go ahead and exit out and come back in, and we'll put you down to We'll put you down in two spots, and then we'll have it come back. So like that'll give you some time to maybe exit and come back in. And we got the next one, Danish. Here we go. Yeah, so it's really interesting how it works, and there's some things like make sure there's not a space before. Sometimes when you're copying the code, sometimes it has spaces before and after, that kind of stuff. It's one of those, like, I've had this happen with a lot of people where it's just like sometimes you don't connect. I had that happen to me with Thrix one time when we were trying to do it live. Like, we were both live with our people during a pre-release event, and we just could not play. Like, we were doing everything perfect. I know we were. And just we couldn't play. So I'm not sure if there's a bug with it, if it's something about the connection, or what's up. But it's a little bit interesting. But I found that if sometimes if I'm starting to have issues with more people, I might have to restart my game real quick as well. I feel like I've not really been seeing any issues or whatever though. Smalls is up next. Oh man. Dude, I don't want to have to beat you in front of 63 people. All right, Danish, if you're up and ready, let me know. If you're up here. On a smoke, get ready. Oh man, I'm so ready. You love dude. Mug root beer is like one of my favorite things in the world. Not sponsored. And let you play your deck? Yeah, I'll let you play that one. How do you get in line? Yeah, if you want to jump in line, throw in your code. So just like this code right here, throw in your code, and that's how you get into... so if you post that into chat, that's what gets you in the line. Devin will take care of you, get you in the list, and then when it's turn, post it to me. All right, let's test it out with Smalls. Devin, go ahead and throw me Smalls code here. You meant your control deck? It depends on what type of control it is. I'm fine with it. I'm just saying that you might have a lot of people hating you if it's just a straight up counter deck. Thank you, Carlos. I'll throw this deck at you still. I'm not sure if you've seen this one yet, John. All right, so it is working. So. My side is still doing well. That's kind of what is now been established. Hey, this is not good. Not terrible. I mean, we have lots of things we can draw into. On the play, it's actually not terrible. I'm going to keep this. Actually, kind of because of brought back. Legion's Landing. Maybe shouldn't have kept this hand. We have so many like 2-drops. I was thinking that there was a good chance that we could find something, but doesn't look like it. Burglar Rat. We're gonna play Militia Bugler. If we mill over like 3 Lumbering Battle... Okay, we didn't. Grab the Burglar Rat, pass the turn. Next turn we get to hit both these. We might just Ravenous Chupacabra and Mara. But I actually kind of like the idea of... we'll see. How do we get in line? You get in line by putting in your code. The code that, like, if you go into your direct challenge area, you'll find a code and you get to do it there. Alright, gets to swing in. Down to 16. Alright, we don't want him to flip this. Flower's a good card. I haven't actually seen people play Flower and Flourish too much lately. Alright, Ravenous Tubes. Heal Amara. The main reason here is just to make sure that we don't get the Legion's Landing flipped here. Yeah, thank you, Mick Coffee. That's exactly what you need to post in order to get on the list. Dawn of Hope. Just trying to draw cards is what it looks like. Alright, well, we're going to be rude now, though. He already knows we had one Burger Rat. Well, we're going to make him discard. We could hold up Brought Back. I just don't think that this deck is necessarily going to be throwing stuff to my graveyard. It's going to be more of other stuff. Let's go Burger Rat number 2. Feel the pain. Yep, that's right. So I'm also going to be getting a couple other things up and running with this deck, or with our stuff too, or with this. Is I'm going to be doing some memberships. Brought Back can be really fun blocking with this War Leader. But now that we got Ravenous Tubes, I mean, I guess we just do that. We actually, man, we kind of, this is the weird part with this deck, is that normally we're totally fine like trading off there or something, but we kind of want to keep them around in case we find the Lumbering Battlement, the Lumbering dude. All right, let's throw out Sorin. We're gonna hold up mana for Brought Back.
Have revenge for House Markov.
It's gonna take up. We don't have anything in our graveyard right now. And pass the turn. He'll be able to, actually, he can't flip Legion's Line because these come in tapped and attacking after it would have triggered. This is the cool thing about Brought Back too, is people don't really play around it yet. Darku, hey, sorry I'm French, but what's your deck you play, please? So this is the Lumbering Corpse deck. So if you go to my, here, I have my commands in here. This will post a link here just a moment. You go to the link there, it goes to all of my deck lists, and you go check it out. If you search up Lumbering Corpse, this is the deck I'm playing right now. And I think that I also had a deck called Selesny Awesome. All right, pass to my turn. All right, Dusk Legion Zealot. Well, that's not bad. Tap here. Tap here. I almost want to just hit like this Dawn of Hope, because we know that we have an answer for the War Leader, and that just gets rid of value for him. It might be better just to hit the Dawn of Hope. That's interesting. Yeah, creates a token. Okay. Now they can flip Legion's Landing with this. So he knows we can also bring stuff back with Sorin. Let's just do this. We'll just take up.
Vampirism is a useful trait.
And pass the turn. We're going to hold up Brought Back. I think it's just ultimately better. Divine Visitation. This is bad. All right, now he's going to attack with this, with everything, because he gets to flip Legion's Landing. So this is an issue. This is a big issue. Not swinging in. Very, very interesting. All right, pass to my turn. All right, Militia Bugler. Man, we're looking for Lumbering Corpses, though. Man, no, what? Nothing. Oops. Wow. Divine Visitation. So these angels will come in tapped and attacking with the lore leader. Let's just pass the turn. Again, we can kill all the angels. The issue is that he gets to flip this Legion's Landing. I don't know why he didn't swing in last time. It makes so much sense to. Scored it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Alright, sounds good. Thank you. Love you. Let me kill Soren here. Yeah. Hey, man, this is rough. Is that my wife? Yeah. Devin says hi. He says hi. All right, let's do this madness. So let's block, block, and block, and block. All right, so let me play my route back. Once we get priority, we can do stuff. Do you use your Arcades deck this time? Maybe. Just target permanents.
I'll taste your neck. You'll taste my blade.
I guess we can't really deal with Tristani. We have to get rid of these guys. We just know that there's going to be angels as we go. It's just Tristani's a little bit rough, but I think that's the best that we can do. Alright, I still have control. Hold up, right? There's the Lumbering Battlement. We know that we have that on our side. We also know he's swinging in for 1.5 million. Corpse Knight, Passion Orator. We're probably gonna need life gain. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't die too quickly. So let's go ahead and grab this tubes. I think we have to do it.
You belong to me now.
No attacks past the turn. We slowed down the clock a little bit. That's what we had to do there. We could have hit Tristani, but again, that doesn't slow it down as much. And if we can get Lumbering Battlement to come out and then die somehow, so we need to draw like a Spark Harvester or whatever. And we might have a chance here. Not a Spark Harvester. Well, we're dead in air. We know that we have nothing that we can do here. Like, maybe we could have mentored the Meek in Passion Orator. It's an 18-19. Good game. Assemble. Alright, swing it in there, John. That's pretty good. All right. I shouldn't have talked smack. That's the issue. I talked smack, and of course I get smacked because of it. Krenko with Divine Visitation. Oh, it's so fun. We did a deck on that not that long ago. So fun. In fact, we might throw it up here. I did build it, right? I'm sure I did somewhere. All right, I'm gonna throw some of these older decks up though. Let's go with Chandra Tribal. All right, up against James. Bring it on. That was a good game, yeah. I had a couple cards I could have drawn that would have got me out of that, but I did not find them. I was trying to do anything I could. An old token stack, yeah, it's good. This is a little bit interesting. I actually like the Chandra's Triumph from Helix for removal. A little bit awkward though, but we had the ability to play half of our hand, so I guess we keep it. This Bag of Holding. We're gonna play that first. Do love Bag of Holding. All right, against this deck, I think I'm just gonna discard something. Let's discard. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Cancel, cancel. That was weird. I wasn't paying attention to which one I was pressing there. All right, discard a Helix. I could like discard the 6 mana things that we can get to, but when we have so many of those things and I'm against a deck I don't think is gonna be playing many creatures, that's fine. Yeah, so I had a Spark Harvest in my deck that I could have found, and that would have been able to get rid of a bunch of your creatures, but the other 2 that you're gonna bring in would have killed me anyway, so wouldn't have been enough. Well, let's go for Chandra.
Hey, don't start any fires without me.
Maybe we should be digging for more lands. Man, all these Chandra stuff. Blink of an eye. Okay.
Go get him, buddies.
Go get him, buddies. I love her stuff. It's hilarious. By the way, the card I'm referring to is this one from DR. What's that? That's a Dominaria, right? Try using. Oh, sorry. Try using Karn with Saheeli and only use non-creature artifacts to burn, to draw spells. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting, actually. Chandra's Regulator. We can draw cards that way as well, and we actually discard stuff into Bag of Holding. So, same time, Acolyte at least gets in some damage. I do actually like this. We need to draw a card, so this is decent. All right, discard Chandra's Triumph. We want to be able to play a land here is the biggest thing. So we're trying to discard something, goes into Bag of Holding, we get a land, we play a land. There we go, that's what we wanted. We want to get up to the bigger Chandra. That's the thing that actually wins us a game. This is all just stuff that is synergistic. If we have the other Chandra in hand, then maybe this would be worth our time, but otherwise it's
This isn't a fight you can win.
All right, doesn't bounce our
Don't
Bag
worry,
of Holding.
I
Very
got
interesting.
this.
All right, play Chandra.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires.
All right, pay 1. We're gonna send all these fellas at
fiery friends.
Fairy because it does. Actually, do we just send enough so that they can't bounce our Bag of Holding? Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll send 3 to Fairy. That keeps him off of what we need to do. 1 damage face, why not?
I won't let you win.
And we'll discard something later. We already played a land, so pass the turn. On their end step, we'll do this. Yeah, Chandra Tribal. This is such a fun deck. I've really been enjoying it. Alice Dismissal. Well, I had another way to bounce it. Oh, that's annoying. Everything gets exiled. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
This will be child's play.
All right, we need to dig for a land so that we can have the Chandra. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's dump a Triumph. Oh, these actually go to Planeswalkers as well. I forget about that. Those are actually pretty good for us. Might be better than the Helix. The Helix is kind of nice. We can play it there, but like, let's pass to my turn. Ooh, this Chandra. If we find land, we have so much damage. In fact, we're almost just lethal here with this. We find a land. So, yeah, here we go. This is what we do.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's gonna
So,
be fun.
take up there. Pay 1.
Hey, these little guys are great.
Take up. Pay 1. We have a bunch of 5/1s. All attack face. And next turn we get to bring on the other Chandra as well here. Down to 2. Gets to stay alive. This Chandra can kill him. This Chandra will kill him with the regulator as well if we find land. This one will kill him. So we have 3 answers in hand that kill him. And not only that, but actually Chandra's Pyro Helix will also do 1 point of damage. So we actually could go... There's some things we can
I'll
do.
be back. Just you wait.
He has to kill both of these. These sparks.
Way too
Okay.
much for me to handle.
Sphinx is inside. Gain some life. Okay, that's fair. We still have the Chandra's regulator, so we already have lethal in hand. And we drew another one. So... we'll just show him the hand. Alright, regulator.
So much to do, so much to see. I'm fired up. Don't worry, I brought company.
We could just do the 2 points of damage. There's lots of ways you can do this, but this does the most damage. Swing it in. Booyah! Alright, dude, Chandra Tribal, I love this deck. It's actually surprisingly good. All the pieces work well together. There are some bad matchups, but overall, it's like if you get to play late game stuff, there's a lot of grindy value that it has that's really solid. Alright, what's up next? GG. OG Tahoe. Oh, actually, hey, let's Carlos, let's hold up on that one. Is Brazil still in here that wanted to try again? Like I said, I was going to throw him 2 down, and so I want to make sure. So yeah, Brazil, if you throw up your code again real quick, let's try that out, and then otherwise I'll get up OG Tahoe. Or here, throw it up for the next one. I'll get it for the next one. Here we go. So OG Tahoe, let's do it. Thanks, Devin. All right, I got it copied, so I'll just remind me that we're gonna try that again for the next one. They made a statement that said they'd never add a way to interact with emblems. I think it goes against the whole idea of what the emblems were meant to be. Otherwise, like they would just label them something different. Yeah, I think they ought to like ban something before they get into doing a before they should find a way to interact with emblems too greatly. That's my thoughts. I could see them having more effects similar to like Teferi's protection type thing where they phase it out. Like does being able to phase out, does that stop you from being affected by emblems? I believe so, right? And so yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts are with that. Is like I would almost see that like that might be a way to interact. It's just one of those like you have protection from everything. Like there's like you don't exist for a little bit. So that's a way that you can maybe get away from a bad situation. But again, like Teferi's protection is so insane that it's hard to have them do that kind of stuff as well. Like that's almost bannable right now too. Enjoying the live? Hey, thanks so much. I know. Yeah, we'll get you in. We'll try it again at least here before long. OG Tahoe, are you on the stream? If so, let's. What's up? Let's do this madness, yo. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, Brazil, let's do this. Phase out's a little bit different. Phase out is one of those where it's like everything re-enters the battle. Like it doesn't enter the battlefield again. It comes into existence as it was before. So like it would just be there. Like it's just like not there whenever when you're phased out, you're just kind of gone from the game almost. It's a little bit different. It's like it's just like I don't know how to say it. It's not like everything is returned and put back in. It's more of you're just gone and then everything comes back exactly how it was once you phase back in. Hey, it's working. There we go. All right, thanks, Devin. Starfield Mystic. Let's see here. I'm not sure if I love this hand. We have Starfield Mystic. We're on the draw. Maybe we can find green mana. We'd like to find something else. We don't really have any combo pieces. I'm going to mulligan that. I think that'll be better. One combo piece. Good card. On Sarah's Wings. We actually might just throw Sorcerer's Wand to the bottom. Because it's a combo piece, but at the same time, it's like... That's one of those combo pieces that it doesn't affect the rest of our deck at all. So we can go ahead and toss it to the bottom. Yeah. So, but Haunted Smoke, the question is do they affect you while you're phased out was the question I had. I don't think so, right? Like they wouldn't be able to have an effect on you. Because I wasn't sure if that was like at the level where even at phased out. I think phased out just says like your life total can't change. Like basically like things cannot be done to you. So I don't think that you'd be able to have anything done. Starfield Mystic. And they have the Leyline of Abundance. This is insane. Oh yeah, thanks so much, Devin. Yeah, so if you guys, there is a pretty long list right now with people. If you want to jump up to the top to get in with this, throwing out a super chat does get you to the top of the list if you want to jump in. Man, this is a lot. They don't have a ton of... They have a ton of mana. I'm thinking, I was debating like sealing away. I'm just not sure if it's worth my time right now. Like, honestly, I'm thinking what I want to do is just like on Sarah's Wings and start just trying to win this way. We can get Dawn of Hope out next turn and maybe start drawing cards. We can Sentinel's Mark, Dawn of Hope. We don't have enough to do anything. We actually, so we could Sentinel's Mark, Dawn of Hope, seal away, get rid of Incubation Druid. Then they're stuck on 6 mana instead of 8. It's so much mana. Only 2 cards in hand though. The Incubation Druids, I'll probably wait until they actually do this. So let's just go for On Sarah's Wings. It lets us actually swing in here. And we can start at least kind of putting pressure with a clock. We're hoping to find something like Oaken Form now, something that really gets a lot of damage added to this. The queue order is in Discord. Oh, sweet. Thanks. I didn't know that. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, Dawn of Hope and Seal Away. The sad part is that we have to get the Hydra. We can't really do much else here. The biggest thing is like hitting one of these guys does so little. It has such a little effect. So yeah, this is a Hydra deck, and he's got it going, man. This is looking sweet. In fact, this might be my Hydra deck. This looks a lot like it. Mary, thanks so much for throwing this up. It's awesome. Okay, cool. Hydra Crisis. All right, yeah, we're pretty much dead. We'll let this game actually get finished, though. There's way too much value on board on his side to come back here. We kept a pretty slow hand, and he kept the ley line with a bunch of ramp dudes. Haha. Gotcha. Now I'm pretty much just prolonging the game now. See, the one way I would stay in this game right now is if we draw. There's actually some things we could do. We can create a token, put Oaken Form on it, and maybe like Talons of Wildwood. Have a really big life linker, but I just don't think that's gonna be enough. Not if he gets to find anything good, basically. All right, Ceratops, yep. I get we could build the Voltron dude and make him awesome, so it's possible. Okay, create a token. We're taking our beats this turn. We're not going to block actually. This doesn't have trample at the moment, but still. The main thing is that we want to be able to swing in. We could still find maybe a Seal Away. Another ley line. Oh my goodness. Double Oaken Form. Oh, right, how much? We're not dead next turn. We can just block Shifting Ceratops. They have so much mana they can definitely pay for it. Let's just draw a card. We find a Famished Paladin. We actually have a way that we can almost stay in this game. I guess we play it. Just get it out there. Pass the turn. All right, missed a couple of these. The bad part about playing your viewers is that they all know your text. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone watches all of them though. But probably the guys that are on this stream do kind of have a little bit more. Conclave Tribunal. Well, that's a thing we could do. Keep us alive. So here's what I'm thinking. They can adapt these guys getting really big. We can Sentinel's Mark, make him a 5/6, and then we can Conclave Tribunal afterwards. But if they kill him with the double adapt, it might be bad. So let's just Conclave Tribunal. The issue is that they have the double adapt anyway. So we're just dead, right? Especially if he gets trample here. Oaken Form. If he has bounce, then we're just dead too. Can we get enough life that these guys don't kill us? Right now, we're actually already there, right? So It gives him, does it just give lifelink? I can't remember if this gives vigilance. It does have vigilance as well. So we get to give vigilance. So now we get to swing in as well. So this actually does keep us alive for a turn. Because now we're gaining 8 life this turn. If they swing in, we gain 8 life then as well. We didn't kill Hydra Krasis, which is an issue because he can just keep swinging over the top. But we're gaining enough life that we're doing enough here. Okay, chomps. Oh, it gets to put counters on stuff. That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot all these guys are actually bigger with that. Yikes. Alright, so they can pump him up twice again, so we're actually going to lose this guy. Conclave Tribunal, so we can trade off, I think, favorably. Conclave Tribunal here, and then these guys just are going to be massive enough. So we have to find more removal. If we can find Sillaways again, everything, maybe like, this is the thing, is that with this deck, if we hit the 3, we have to have 3 perfect draws in a row to be in this game. Down to 5. Man. Paradise Druid. Growing the board, they can just put counters on everything. I think this one's over. I mean, I could have, maybe I could just be holding up Mobilized District as another blocker. We'll just put it on here. I'm going to swing in and then I'm going to concede. I'm going to see how big these guys get. But I think he just makes Ceratops big enough to kill us. If we find like on Sarah's wings or anything like that, maybe we have a way to stay in this game. I don't know. They didn't have enough to pump twice. Interesting. Not yet. Down to 10. We gain a bunch. 14. Maybe we are somehow still in this game. Finds the land. I mean, that's what we need them to do. He's not able to swing with the Incubation Druid and still pump enough to do enough damage here. Are we actually still in this game? I mean, we know that Ceratops can kill our guy now. But now we can create just chump blockers every turn. Oh man, he's gonna keep getting bigger. Just past the turn. I guess we just try to stay alive. We can create a big enough board that we can just do that. We actually might be okay. Shifting Ceratops is gonna get annoying, especially now that he's gonna be able to pump him big enough that we have to block. Maybe we should have just tried to trade off then, because we knew we would have been able to actually trade off with him. So that might have been the mistake there. Is I should have swung in to try to trade off with Ceratops. Sorry guys, these games are going long. I mean, if we get to create these spark doubles and everything like that, if we find another land, we get to create a couple guys every time. Squire's Devotion. A little bit awkward. Let's just swing in with this guy. We need to gain life to draw a card here. If we find Famished Paladin, we could stay in this game. We have enough mana that we can win in 2 turns, basically. If we find Famished Paladin, Squire's Devotion, we find a Sorcerer's Wand, we have enough to equip it and start tapping him down. So like, we actually could stay in this game with that draw. Deeproot Champion. Oh man, these games are going so long. I'm sorry, guys. But it's fun. Like these are interesting games. I feel like we've had some really fun ones. I like the decks you guys play. I think we have enough people that we can kill the Ceratops, but that would put us in a pretty bad position. I should have held on to the Squire's Wing there as well. I just realized. I think we're going to go ahead and scoop this one up. I think it's over. All right. Sorry, Brazil. That was a sweet one. I think that you had us at that point. You had us long before, and I should not have played the Squire's Devotion there because it took away my chance to actually win the game. So... but that was really fun. We need to move on to the next one, though. Devin, throw me the next one, if you will. I think I'm actually figuring out your system over here. Is it potato, potato? Dude, Brazil, that was a great game. That was going a little bit long, and that's kind of why I jumped out of it there. But dude, so much fun. Okay, sweet. Someone asked for Spitfire Cavalcade. Let's do this one. Someone asked for Krenko earlier, so we got to do a Krenko deck. I mean, it's been a while since I played Krenko. If you copy a land with Helm and then get lands or 0/0 lands that die on entry on the battlefield. That's a good question. What does happen with the mobilized district lands? I don't know. Mobilized district. It doesn't get +3/+3. They are 3/3. It turns into a 3/3 land, right? Are you talking about Nissa's lands? Oh, okay. The mobilized district land would be fun to put a Helm with the Host thing on. So I've actually been thinking of throwing up some other types of videos and stuff at some point here. Like I wanted to go back to doing my bucket plays. I'm not sure if you guys remember seeing those, but we did bucket plays for a little bit where it was the idea was like it was a bucket list item to play. It was one of those I'm trying to what was I trying to say? Yeah, a bucket play. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's the kind of game that play things that like this would be so cool if it happened, but it's so impossible to make happen. All right, potato, if you're there, let's do this madness. Otherwise, jump in. If I tap creature lands while Leyline is down, do you get 3 mana? Yes, you do. Yeah, with the Nissa. So the Nissa, the creatures get an additional mana as well. These are creatures that are tapping. And then they're also forests for Nissa, so you get extra. All right, Devin, what's the next one? Do a Mirror March deck. I have not done a Mirror March deck in a while. I would actually like to do another one of those. I'm trying to think of what I would want to do with it. So I've heard that Lumbering Battlement is like the best way to go with it. And so we might do a Lumbering Battlement version. We'll see. I think I've seen some pictures from other people that have done it in our chat. I think Carlos, I think you did one, right? That was insane. A Grixis Reanimator video? Maybe. I like to kind of wait and see what other people are doing. That it's like, if it's a deck that's being done pretty often, I kind of like to wait and hold back a bit. And then like, okay, I'm going to do something that's a little bit different. And so I'll probably do it at some point here, but I just haven't done it yet. Ooh, new elementals with honestly, what we should do is like a 120 card deck with elementals. That'd be kind of fun. Not sure if it'd be good, but it'd be kind of fun. Well, I love Aurelia. I love Legion's Landing. The rest of this hand, like, I like that we have the lands to get to stuff. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it just because we're on the draw. Brought Back is good. Cellar Wreckage is good. These are all cards that's like, they're nice to have, maybe. Manifold Key. Angel of Vitality is good as well. So Sarkin. Oh wait. Wait, is that the one that you get to go dig for every Sarkin in the deck or whatever? All right. Well, let's swing in. If he wants to trade off the Still Overseer, that would be sweet. Still Overseer is fun. Are there enough elementals? Yeah, there's actually quite a few elementals. Do all the elementals have good ETB effects, or are they worth doing? I don't know. There is the one, the Brawler that would be really fun to play with lots of elementals where, like, actually, that'd be a really fun way to play it. We're going to get out Bishop of Wings before this Angel now. A little bit awkward, but we'll do it. Pumps him now, and now I can swing in for one. Sweet. Oh, he gets to untap it. Oh, man, he's got the combo. Oops. Throw it down, pass the turn. This gets us Aurelia out. Like, Bishop of Wings is just so good. We have to be gaining the life. The life gain kind of sets a hard lock a lot of times with these kinds of decks. We have the Settle the Wreckage as well in here. 2 Power Stone Shards, man. Lots of mana. $55 elementals. Yeah, times 4. Yeah, that's a lot. I was going to say, I thought there was quite a few elementals. How many of those are good? Probably about half. Justice Strike is good here. Let's see here. There's no other creatures on the battlefield, but I feel like this Still Overseer is really not that big of a deal. Let's get a threat on the board. We have 2 good answers for this, you know, so it's one of those, like, man, we also have Lifelinkers, like, chump blockers just to hold back. So Justice Strike next turn, maybe. Well, let's say no attacks. Pass the turn. There's Tezzy.
This will end badly for you.
Another Overseer. Aurelia can take care of Cesar pretty well.
My artifacts give them strength.
All right, so we're looking for land. I think what we want is Angel of Vitality, Justice Strike, and then swing at Tezzeret with a bunch. Thank you. How was the perk? Are you taking it out? Okay, sounds good. Land is good. Just draw what you want, guys. Magic's easy. They can't actually kill the Bishop of Wings just yet. This lets us flip Legion's Landing. And we get to Mentor, so let's put it onto here. To keep a little bit more protection. Make sure he doesn't die here, because he could have a Disfigure. What's my code? My code is in the description down below, just so you guys know.
Do not make me angry.
And then, yeah, in the description, and also Devin's been posting it a bunch of times. Thanks, Devin. Or sorry, Smalls. Youchies. Makes our angels smaller. right, Saheeli's bad. Honestly, we almost want to just start going face. We need to get rid of Tezzeret just so that they don't gain as much life. But Saheeli, we can kind of just hold up a settle and be okay, I think. Lyra is good. Lyra's really good there. This lets us kill everything, actually. So, yeah, this is good. This is really good. All right, let's put this here. Swing. Swing. Shawing. Makes him a 5/5. We can grow it. He's already used the manifold key, so let's just swing here, I guess. Just so we can get the mentor. He can block it anyway. It doesn't really matter. All right. 2 attacks. Gain some lives. Pretty good.
I need to iterate.
This fight mattered.
How old do you have to be? Guaranteed not old enough. Yeah, wait, to do what? Oh, that's funny, yeah. There's like a... What's it like the... You have to be this tall to enter the ride. That's what's going on there. Alright, well... I guess we swing in with the crew. If anything does die somehow, we're okay with that. We have the brought back. Down to 13 past the turn. I mean, this raptor is going to be annoying at some point. In fact, next turn, he's going to start getting annoying. Renowned Weaponsmith. What's all this mana going towards? There's got to be something big that he's trying to play. That's the one thing I feel like is a little bit awkward. Maybe he has like Finale of Revelations and stuff, or finales. Alright, we need removal now. And we also need our Divine Visitation. There you go. Just ask and you get it. That's how it works. All right. We are going to swing in here because we have brought back. Yeah. Box Aurelia. Get another angel. Next, do all the damages, and we have brought back if we wanted to. Sweet. Oh, that was good. That's so fun. I like that deck a lot. All right, who's next? All right. Ecliptic. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. My dyslexia is having all sorts of issues with that one. Let's see here. Let's go mono black tempo. It's time. It's time. It's such a good one. Yeah, good game. That was awesome. That was a fun one. Dude, Steel Overseer, like, that was a sweet combo. I just happened to get enough power down quick enough. Mystic Forge? Remind me what Mystic Forge is. What's Mystic Forge? Because I was wondering what you were trying to get mana for. Let's go with MTG. Look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast the top card of your library. Oh, gotcha. And then pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library. With the Tezzeret, that'd be huge. And then you can basically play your entire deck, get as many things out in the battlefield, and then one zap with the Tezzeret basically wins the game. That's really interesting. That actually sounds really fun. I might need to get a list of that from you. Or I'll build one myself. We'll see. All right, Epic Libtard, bring it on. Remember to put it in right. If you're trying it, it's not working, put in my name again. And I can try it as well. Although I know I got this one correct. And we'll give you 15 more seconds. Devin, go ahead and throw me the next one, just in case. There we go. Okay. Hold on your back. Did you save any dinner for me, man? Oh. I've not eaten breakfast yet, I just realized. Alright, this looks sweet. I like Knight, I like Duress. I like Turtles. You have a burger left? Perfect. I'll take it. Alright, I don't think that this Duress is necessarily a priority at the moment. Dude, I love this deck. It's so fun. If we hit our lands, that's good. We'll see if we do right now. It'll take a while to get from me. Yeah. Where are you at again? You're in Germany, right? What's my favorite food? I love hot wings. Okay, native New Yorker is the... I'm going to duress here, kind of just to get embodiment back and he's bigger. I don't think that green typically has a lot of stuff for this. But I might as well get some stuff out of the hand now. Ooh, they could have Veil of Summer. Or Veil of whatever. Ah, yes! Oh, I feel really bad about that now, but I mean, you take a Nissa. He had the Nissa for the next turn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I actually feel really bad about that now, because that's just devastating. I was just trying to grow my embodiment agonies. I didn't think you even had anything. I'm so sorry. Like, seriously, that's one of like the worst feelings in the ever is when you have a Nissa for turn 5 and then it gets taken from you. I think that's about as bad as it gets. What if we aren't in queue? Haunted Smoke, I'd give you an exception. Because you're my brother. Alright, we'll swing in. I mean, I would like to play the Rotting Registrar, but at the same time, if we get to just like keep swinging with Knight of the Even Legion, dude, he is an entity unto himself. And if he wants to trade off with these guys, totally fine. Nissa deserves the graveyard. Yeah, Nissa on turn 5 is one of those things that's just kind of a little bit broken. What's everyone else's favorite food? Devin doing it. All right, got to do something fun. Giveaway. Here's a way to get to the top of the queue. We're going to do a trivia question about Jeff. First one to answer, I'll donate $5 to get you to the top. Sweet. All right, trivia question about Jeff. I'm actually interested, Devin, what things you would know. There's a few people in here that might even have you beat. All right, those are the ones that are in. Your favorite food is spaghetti. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Welcome. Just in case there's a Night Pack Ambusher, I wanted to hold that up. The mana there. All right, so Rotting Registrar. Pass the turn. We'll dump an Eldest Reborn here. All right, dude, I'm interested to see this question, Devin. 7 is the answer. What's the name of Jeff's daughter? Pizza's amazing. Hey, I think John got it. Oh, he could have Might of the Masses here again. Just jump blocks, yeah. Down to 6. Being sneaky. Actually, I have a question. Pretty sure the answer is 42, though. No, if I have a daughter, that's going to be her name for sure. 42. It just fits. How many people are in line? We have like 7, I think has been pretty consistent in line. Rodolfo, but if you want to jump to the top, then you get a super you super chat to get on top if you want to. But if you want to jump into the line right now, let's go ahead and throw in your code. The way that you actually get into the queue in the first place is throwing in your code right here. Copy it, paste it. It's beautimous. Devin, throw me the next one, or Carlos. I think Devin doing other stuff. Yeah, if you know Jeff in real life, don't answer. Yeah, yeah, small. I feel like some people had a little bit of an unfair advantage there. Eldrazi Dragon, bring it on again, my friend. Dude, I love that mono black tempo deck. It's so good. And who's Epic Libtard? I'm so sorry for taking the Nissa that with the duress. That's such a bad feeling, especially when you had it on turn 3. Let's do this one. I haven't played this deck in a long time. It's good, kind of, but we'll see. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people could have gotten that one, Voran. That was a pretty good question, Dev. Well, we'll keep this. That's actually pretty sweet. This is a pretty good start. Get out the bag of holding. Maybe we shouldn't be playing as many things so that we can get more stuff hitting with these Sahelian Sai, but we have Sahelian Sai. Like that's oh no. Well, we can create lots of blockers. Lava Coil might be worthwhile. I'm debating what we want to do here. Do I want a Lava Coil or do I want to just start hitting, like, starting to draw more cards? Because I want to be able to have things trigger. Let's Lava Coil. Anyone that plays Wall of Runes is playing the high alert stuff, and so that's a 4/4 on turn 1. What's your favorite guild? All right, so here's a new question. Jeff once gave an answer. What Ravnica guild he identifies with the most? What was the guild? Dude, I am not even sure if I remember this one. I remember answering the question, but I don't remember what my answer was. You know what? We're actually going to play Dovin here. It's so hard. So Saheeli can do some stuff here, but if they have the high alert on this next turn, we lose Saheeli immediately. Which we have another one. There's a chance he doesn't go after Saheeli. I mean, we get more ultimate value by playing it first. So let's just pass the turn. Play it past the turn. Yeah, there's 10 options. And I don't think pink is one of them. Hollowed Smoke. Or Haunted Smoke.
Innovation knows
Alright, they got it.
I will return.
Dove in. Created Chumpity
I
Chumper.
don't enjoy seeing things suffer, but I'll make an exception for you.
Yep, Devin. Swings at face. All right, now we get to no blocks. That's good. We get to have a turn to kind of build a build maybe here. Silly Sahili.
Behold, new wonder.
I'm inspired by a good assault.
Get rid of another Sahili.
I'm sorry, but I must tend to my creations.
Pass the turn. It's a big difference. That is a big difference, my friend. Oh man, Arcades now as well, man. He's got all the pieces. I feel like I never draw this well, man. All right, well, here we go. We get to have more blockers out. So Sai, Bag of Holding. We have flyers too, which is nice. Like that. Not swinging in with it though.
But ingenuity.
Pass the turn. We'd like to find our Steel Overseer. I think that this is... I mean, if he gets to actually play a lot of stuff down now, then we're just dead. Yeah, if you transform it, it does keep the exiled card still. Technically, it's like exiled over in another place. It's just kind of having it as a placeholder is the way that it does it. It kind of just shows it that way. But this is the issue. They have a bunch of 1 or 2 drop ones with Arcades. There's so much value that comes from this that I think that we're not going to be able to come back. We have a few cards that we can draw into. That could be pretty sweet. If we can go like land, Steel Overseer into the card that does everything else. MTGesus, how you doing? Thanks for the cards you sent, my guy. I hope your stream has been doing well. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I'm glad to know those cards came to you. Those are the ones from, what's it called? Patreon. Thank you, my brother. And if you want to jump in on the thing, you're up, man. You're up next with the super chat. So if you want to jump into a game, let me know. How many jobs did Jeff have at one time before quitting to do YouTube full time? That is interesting. I'm interested to know if you guys know that. That's really... You're asking good questions there, Devin. I'm liking it. All right, we actually have a way back from this game. This is kind of interesting.
A small example of my genius.
All right, pass the turn. I mean, we're able to stay alive. That's all I'm saying right now. We're not actually able to do much else besides that, but we're going to be able to stay alive with this Depose Deploy. And we actually might be able to like tick up Dovin enough to maybe do enough here. Sahili. He's using his green mana, so the tower, the green thing that pumps all these guys up isn't going to be coming through. $69. Smalls, you forgot one. Dude, so much stuff here. I don't think we have an answer for the high alert. I'm kind of just wanting to see how crazy his deck gets, though. And I do want to see if I can actually make my deck work a little bit here. As long as he's still swinging at Sahili and stuff, we're okay. All right, thanks, MTGesus. Yeah, so you go to the top there. Has anyone guessed it yet? That's an interesting Q&A, man. Yeah, Devin, you kind of control that. Whatever works with that. Yeah, Smalls, I don't really care about it too much, but that is the best. Is if you like, yeah, cover that up a little bit, but at the same time, like I want people to be able to still be a part of everything. Did the game lag again here? Is that what's going on? Depose deploy. All right, well, I'm pretty sure we're dead. So the deploy would have been nice to be able to play there. Your game is having lag. No worries, Daniel. Dude, you had me. I had to depose deploy where I could have gained some life, been able to. I would have been able to create gain like 7 life, I think, been able to have quite a few blockers, but I would have had to have a miracle draw to do anything else after that point. So I think we're probably dead. All right. But you're right at the top. All right, thanks, Carlos. Mattio, let's do this. Oops. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Sometimes when a message comes in while I'm trying to highlight and copy those, it's a little bit awkward. All right. Let's grab a deck. Let's go. Let's see, what do we want to do? It's time for some elementals. We haven't done that in a while, right? Here's Risen Yarok. You had a tower defense? Okay, yeah. I was going to be all sorts of dead. I mean, I think I had enough chump blockers. I would have been okay. But the next turn, you would have killed me easily. Yes, Tyler. I think you're after him. Or actually, don't ask me. I guess I'm the wrong person to be asking because I don't know the exact order. You love the thumbnail, Colonel? Yeah, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking for all of the DCFs, the direct challenge Fridays, we're gonna keep that kind of a thumbnail, and I'm just gonna like right now I'm just changing up ley lines behind each one of them, like which ley line I'm throwing up as the art. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep that same type of thing. But yeah, it looks really good with the Leyline of Combustion. Speaking of, we need to build a deck around Leyline of Combustion sometime. The hardest part is that it's one of those, like, it's great if you know someone's gonna be targeting you, so it's just a sideboard card, but it is really cool. All right, Mateo, are you still here and available? We'll give you a little bit longer here. He's having loading issues. All right, thanks. All right, put him back in the list somewhere down the line. And we'll get him in here. Yeah, Devin, thanks so much for the reminder. Yeah, if you guys want to jump in, just like MTG Jesus was saying, I send out cards, so I'm glad that you got yours there. But yeah, I send out cards for Patreon. If you are $5 or more, I'm sending out cards. If you guys want to donate anything less, like $1 or so, I'm doing polls on my Patreon pretty consistently. Well, I'll be doing more consistently now. Now that I'm kind of done with Facebook, that was taking up so much time. This has been helping a lot. Anyway, but we're going to be doing polls on Patreon as well. If you guys want to jump in a smaller amount and still want to help out, but yeah, like $1. We'll get you into be able to do polls to decide which kinds of decks I'm going to be doing in the future. And so if you guys want to jump into that kind of stuff, would definitely be appreciated. This is an interesting hand. It has all of the synergy pieces, but not actually the things that we can play very well. I think I'm gonna mulligan, be a little bit greedy. Yeah, so there we go. This is good. This is actually really good. We're gonna keep this. We throw Chandra to the bottom. A little bit saddening, but I think it's the right play. All right, Stomping Ground. Yeah, Stomping Ground, tap, pass the turn. sign Cavalier Flame. Yeah, he squeaked out loud. Well, so this is the one issue with this deck. So this deck, I have Wild Growth Walkers in it, and there are good elemental synergies because of the elemental ETB effects and things like that. But they don't actually do. They only work with what's it called? I don't know what I'm trying to say. They only work with one Path of Discovery. I have a couple, like 3 Path of Discoveries in the deck that work with the Yarok, and so that's the whole reason of it. Ooh, we're gonna get milled. That's actually really good against our deck. Actually kind of scary. Let's see. So we could pump this guy to get him bigger, or we get down another attacker. So I think this is ultimately better for this turn, and next turn we can do more. Because it only gave us 2 more points of damage. This gives us 2 more points of damage plus more on the next turn. Man, the Dread Horde, no! Alright, do you have board wipes or do you have draws here? Mastermind's Acquisition. Digging for the board wipe. Alright, well, we're not going to play anything else that we find here. Oh, Yarok. How greatly I want to play you. Swing in for a lot. We have lethal on the next turn. I'm assuming he got like a Ritual of Soot or something here. People are requesting the trivia again. Trivia is fun. Was that Ritual of Soot? Yeah, I thought it was. Alright, well, let's go Yarok. Man, we just lost our Omnaths. Omnaths would have been so good there. I think chat has won against Jeff. What is the record right now? Does anyone know? I know Smalls beat me. There's Russ's Contempt. Yeah, I think that we're probably dead here. This is the kind of deck that does beat our deck pretty well. Ha! Gotcha with the Thought Erasure. Booyah. Okay. Well, that wasn't really much of anything there. Wild Growth Walker. Essence Scatter. Well, I mean, that's one of our worst cards there. Anyway, he already knows we have this, so play it. What other MTGA YouTubers has Jeff collaborated with? Must name them all in one post. Ooh, interesting. Alright, go Trailblazer. Pass the turn. We're a land away from being able to pumping himself twice. Oh man, if we had been able to get that Chandra, it would have been sweet. We're gonna pump. Out of desperation and sadness. CGB is all you know, Andrew? Oh, there's another one. This is one of those, like, we're probably gonna scoop up before too long. He still hasn't built up the actual like combo with the Psychic Corrosion yet, so I want to see it here. And that's the other thing too, Devin. You might have to count to the MTG's here as well, because he is also a. Actually, I'm not sure if you do YouTube or if it's just stream MTG's, but. Poops his snoot. Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, PewDiePie would be sweet if I could get a thing there, man. That would be pretty cool. Did I get it? What? Okay, wow, I did not expect that. All lands? Dude, I thought for sure I was still dead. Award anyone that can type Thrixix? Yeah, seriously. Every time I go and I'm like I have to like search it up to be able to watch some of his videos sometimes because I haven't seen him often enough. Whatever, so it doesn't pop in my feed. So every time I type it wrong, it doesn't pop up. You have to type it perfectly in order to find his videos, which is one of the reasons why my name is just MTG Jeff, is because I know it's easy. Like I was started out as ComokaziJeff, or I was wanting to be that for a while, and then I was like, if I'm like, yeah, for growing a YouTube channel, just so you guys know, one of the better things you can do is I'm trying to remember. I forgot what I'm trying to say now. Because I have MTG and then Jeff on the top. So if I go comment on anyone else's channel and anything like that, if I'm putting comments into other places, they can see, oh, MTG, oh, he might have a channel he can check in. And so it's one of those things that, like, I found out that if I was doing like 200 comments in other places, I was getting a lot of subscribers back by doing that. It was like 50 subscribers for 200 comments or something like that. Like it was pretty decent. If I was wanting to put in the time there, thanks Smalls. And yeah, let's also get you here as a moderator as well. Not gonna let Haunted Smoke be a moderator though. That would just be weird. I don't trust him. All right, let's do a gate stack here. Mono Black Magic. I haven't seen his stuff at all. I'd like to see it. Has anyone got it yet, Devin? Smalls is taking over already. No, Devin's still got the dude. The thing is, Devin is doing this while he's at work. Like that's where it's insane. Devin, you missed one. Devin didn't even get it. Devin, I'm disappointed, my friend. There was one that came out this week, and I'd announced it a lot of different times. There's one that came out this week. It wasn't on my channel, but I did a collaboration. And you are a cheater, sir. Yeah, so there was one that came out this week. So I did an amazing collaboration with the Jovenshire. So it's actually the biggest collaboration I've had so far. Yeah, so the Jovenshire, he came from Smosh Games, comes from a channel that has like 7.6 million subscribers. He has his own channel with 416 right now, and he was like, dude, I want to do. He actually watches our stuff pretty often, and so he threw it up, and I was like, dude, that was sweet. And we're gonna be doing something for my channel sometime before too long. I've just been crazy busy, so I haven't done it yet. Well, we have Gates Ablaze, so I guess we're gonna keep this. Who's Devin? Yeah, Devin, with the guy with the wrench right there. Is that Devin? Yeah, it's Devin. Ooh, dude, and Growth Spiral. Simic Guildgate. I mean, this has all of the pieces that we kind of want into it. Let's just see if we can survive for enough turns. Well, him not playing anything until turn 3 is a pretty good way to survive all this stuff, guys. Jerry, how you doing? Welcome. How goes it? Dude, it goes well. Like, so well. I don't have another thing to say. That's so weird. All right. All right, well, we get Growth Spiral here, which is sweet. Double Growth Spiral. All right, Guildgate, let's go ahead and pass the turn. Do it on his turn. Yeah, Jovenshire, yeah. It's kind of funny because he had commented a few times. Anytime that someone comments that has a channel bigger than mine, I get a notification on my like analytics app that says like, dude, someone like likes your stuff, or whatever. This guy's important. And I remember Thrixix, the first time that he messaged me, it had that same type of thing happen. Ooh, there we go. We get up Golos. Oh, dude, we're gonna make this happen. He's stuck on 2 lands too. I feel bad. All right, take action. Yes. I don't think I actually have Field of the Dead in this deck either, unfortunately. Kind of sad. But we'll grab another Plaza of Harmony. Guess we go for... yeah, let's just go for another Plaza of Harmony. There are colors we don't have, except that these get to do whatever color Gateway Plaza works with, I believe. But I think we're good. I'm trying to remember. I think that's how it works. No! Oh, come on. Let me do the thing. All right. Well, let's play another Golos. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we could do there. All right, we need to make sure we have all the colors. So let's go ahead and grab like an Orzhov Guildgate real quick, because it's the 2 colors we don't have. And we have all of the gates. If we ever find a gates, like Guild Summit, all those kinds of things, we're going to be able to do some stuff. But we really want to just get this ultimate with Golos going. Raise the alarm. Does he have another Conclave Tribunal? No, it went straight to attack, so I don't think so. We get to do it! Yes! All right. This is what I've wanted to do for so long. Zatalpa and Archway Angel. All right, so play the gate. Play the Angel. Gain some life. Play Zatalpa for free. Yes, we've done it! Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. No attacks right now. I guess I could swing in pretty favorably there, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm creating a highlight for that. That was sweet. What? I don't know how this is supposed to work. It's really weird. I'm supposed to be able to create highlights with this, but it's so weird how it's set up. Anyway. Well, let's do this again. I mean, I'm not gonna not do this. It's so fun. All right, Gate Colossus. We're not going to Gates Ablaze. We kill our good stuff. Question is, do we want to Growth Spiral instead of playing the Gateway Plaza? I guess not. Well, swing in. And, dude, this is fun. All right, well... Dustin, how you doing? Welcome. And pass the turn. Dude. Golos Tireless Program. This is the first time I've actually been able to use his ability. And it is so much fun. Oh, goodness. We have another one in hand. We're getting close to having enough mana to be able to play 2 things. Well, we can't kill him for this next turn. He's staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be ending this one pretty close to time, just because I have family and stuff that I want to be able to do things with. So, wait, no. What am I thinking? I'm glad that they do stop that. There we go. All right, well, Plaza of Harmony. Guild Summit. There's only one. Draw the card. I've already played a land. Oh yeah, so Growth Spiral. Play the gate, draw a card. Dude, this is so fun. They can double block the Gate Colossus if they wanted to. This guy's got pretty big pretty quick. That is really good. I mean, that's powerful if people can't deal with it. Discard a, let's go for, I guess, Growth Spiral. Isn't necessarily something that we're wanting right now. If you don't make them aware of your diabolical schemes, they won't work. That's funny. Johnny. It's to gain some life. Counters onto everything. I mean, this is good. Everything has vigilance too, so he can swing in. At least get us down a little bit. Alright, let's take it. We have another Archway Angel. Down to 27. Another Guild Summit. Well, let's Golos again. We can swing in for the win. I just wanted to do this. Alright, let's swing in now. Dude, it's so fun. Golos is a great... Golos is fun. Thanks, Devin. Oops. Alright, Mateo, let's do this madness. Let's do this Cavalier Knights deck. Well, we have the 2 Knights, and we have a chance to be playing Banalish Marshal on turn 3, so this is actually pretty solid. Glenor Elves. There we go. So I'm actually going to go Knight of Malice to try to get the pumpage with the white creature there, so it should be good. And if they're playing green, typically... Oh, okay, never mind. Now it's Gruul. Treasure map. Isolated Chapel, Knight of Malice. See you, Volrun. Thanks for jumping on, my friend. We'll see ya. Yeah, sorry, Jerry. Thanks so much for jumping in, though. Yeah, so we'll be doing some stuff a little bit tomorrow at some point as well, but actually Saturday is the day that I'm streaming other games. I'm gonna kind of keep that as the thing. I'm gonna be streaming other games. That way it's a little bit different. I get a break from this stuff. All right, go Marshall as the shock. Boo. Other games like Minecraft? Possible. We might do Paladins because we were talking about that the other day. So we might do Paladins tomorrow. Because I've been wanting to play Paladins again, and I finally got everything up and running with it. So that might be what we do. Do we just Conclave Tribunal the treasure map? They have so much ramp anyway right now. The card draw is annoying, though. Like, Knight of Grace would be nice to get out, but like I don't feel like it necessarily progresses us a ton. It does get us a 3/3. Oh, he already had it. Right. I should have thought that through a little bit better. What's Paladins? Paladins, that was one that we were talking about the other day, and it is really fun. Alright, that was a dumb play. This is a swing in, though, maybe? Unless they have a shock in hand. No attacks. I have a feeling they might have another shock here. SSBU, what's that? Guys, remember, I don't know acronyms. I'm an idiot when it comes to acronyms. Minecraft would be fun. I mean, a lot of people are doing Minecraft stuff. That could be pretty fun, actually. This is the one issue with Paladins, is that YouTube, with their algorithm, does have issues with things. Oh, what am I trying to say? All right, let's play Cavalier of Night. Now we'll swing with Benelish Marshal. If ever we do lose, like the Cavalier Knight or whatever, we'll be fine. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That would be fun. I do actually have everything. I just barely returned the... So when I bought the computer, they gave me... I got it with a video capture card. And it was supposed to be internal capture card. Actually, Haunted Smoke, I'm going to talk to you about maybe seeing what we can do for that. Fiery Cannonade. Interesting. You did it before the damage was dealt. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry, Mateo. But yeah, so I need to get an internal capture card for this before I can do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But that is something in the works. I do love Smash Bros, man. But yeah, so Paladins is fun. The one issue with Paladins is I'm not sure if it's one of those games that is suppressed on YouTube right now. Where Minecraft, you know, of course, Minecraft is awesome. Everyone loves the Minecraft. All right, swing it in. Swing. Gain some life. Cavalier Knight, number Dosely. You're off work until Thursday? Sweet. He had 3 fiery cannonades in his hand. Oh my goodness. We could sack that to get Benelish Marshal back, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff this next week. We're gonna be playing some. In fact, we might be getting up the. Let's get the Commander series up for this. Yeah, Smalls and Haunted Smoke are probably the two of the guys in my play group that we'll be doing stuff with, and so we'll get Untap kind of up and running maybe during that time. Maybe we can get something going like that. And what I'd like to do is maybe get like one person from somewhere else, like maybe Devin, if we can get you in or something like that. That'd be fun. All right, Forerunner of the Empire. He has mana for the Polyraptor. Do you have the Polyraptor? Oh goodness. Declines, really? Or I guess he's already scribed and seen what's on top. If there's like a Zakama or something on top, that'd be crazy. One says good game. Yeah, I'm thinking this was a Polyraptor deck. Now that I'm seeing that. You're too old for Kid Magic. Oh, goodness. There's Polyraptor. Put on top. Oh, man. What a close game. Puts it to the bottom. That's rough. That was so close, man, Mateo. What the heck is a command zone? Yeah. That's hilarious. I'll have to play against Smalls again? Alright. He's gonna beat me. Alright, I'm gonna throw... Smalls, throw whatever game you want to at me, my friend. This should be quick. I'm gonna throw, you know what, this one's good. This will be fun. Alright, this is... I mean, we have some of the combo pieces. Priest of Forgotten Gods into Chandra so that we can get the Priest ability every turn. Seems good. Let's say that he'll do a counter tribal. It's possible. That's the kind of thing that Smalls does, you know? So it's like, yeah, alright, we'll see. No, he's usually pretty good. You did it! Yay! Hunted Smoke, you're part of it, yeah. Well, this hand was going to be great if we never drew another Chandra Acolyte of Flame, but now that we've drawn another one, it's a little bit awkward. Stitcher Supplier. And Narcomoeba. Uh-oh, Joltha. Joltha's fun. Mayhem Devil.
Chandra, you need more control. Say hi to my fiery friends.
Well, we're going to be able to draw a card, add some mana every turn. Unfortunately, it's just 2 black mana. It's not really going to help too much with what we've got in our hand here, but this is pretty sweet. We did let him get more stuff in the graveyard with the Stitcher Supplier. Is an issue.
Well, that's rude.
Devin, how many are left right now? All right, let's do this. Let's go. All right, I'm trying to think of how we can make this work mana-wise. We want a Mayhem Devil out there. Yeah, let's go Mayhem Devil. We have 1 more red mana, so then we can play another Mayhem Devil after this sack trigger happens.
Hey, these little guys are
This is
great.
like the best thing that we can have happen here. Submit 1, sorry. Alright, so these trigger first, so we're going to hit Narcomoeba, hit player. He's going to get the reassembling skill to keep going anyway, so just get rid of the Narcomoeba. Get some extra manas. Another Mayhem Devil. Dude, yeah, this is pretty sweet. And then we have Chandra's Regulator for the next turn as well. Like, this is insane. This is the hand that I've been wanting to have with this for so long. All right, so yeah, this is the turn that we want to be having. So play Chandra's Regulator. Go with these. Yes, pay 1. Use
great.
Priest of Forgotten Gods. Target him. Well, this is what you get, John, for beating me on the last one. I guess I could have swung in first, actually, here. But the sacrifice abilities actually is better for us anyway. So if we target these guys, we can swing in with a 3. So we do target here for the first ones. And now we go here and face. There we go. So I think we actually have about enough for lethal here. Judith as well. Well, okay, let's play Judith. Holy crap, dude. This is like the most insane hand I think I've ever had. And I'm just going to show him that we had another Chandra real quick. And we drew the 4th Chandra? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, that was insane, man. That is exactly what we want to be doing with this. That was exactly it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Devin. Dude, Devin, that was, or Smalls, that was the hand that I've always wanted with this. Oh, did everything just shut down? Did we break the game? Just wanted me to feel good about myself. Thank you, dude. I do feel really good about myself after that one. That was so fun. Oh man. I think it did die. I might have to Control-Alt-Delete here. I guess actually I can close it from over here. You guys got to check out this real quick too. Oh, I got some new my art or whatever up on this. That's all. There you go. While we're waiting for that, let's do this. And everything's going slow now all of a sudden. I'm gonna get out of Discord and get out of some stuff to make it a little bit quicker. Stream die for a moment. And he's gone. Computer's having some issues. Thomas, what's up, man? Yeah, actually, I have a question. So sorry guys, this is weird. I don't know what just happened. So everything's going slower, but working over here. Let me know if it's still having lag and everything there. Yeah, so it looks like it still is. Texas, thank you. But if you guys ever want some of the art that I do, because I do put a little bit of time into making the art for my thumbnails. If ever you guys want any of that, let me know, and I'll throw them up on Discord and stuff like that, so that you guys can have them as like screensavers, anything like that. So I'd love to hear if you guys want that. Maybe we can do that something as an extra thing. In fact, that actually might be something we do as an extra thing for members. Once we get into everything else. Andy L. Is that Andy Lasso? If so, man, you're getting my hopes up. Big Jeff, Tiny Jeff. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do. Wait, who's next, Evan? Sword Dead. You guys still have it here. There we go. All right, we got time for a few more, right? Let's do Rakdos Aggro. Let's keep this a little bit more aggressive now. There's too much power. Yeah, I love the desktop background. Yeah. Thomas was there when I made it. It was sweet. Thomas is always bad luck. Yeah, that's about right. Dude, I got stuck in the mud with him yesterday. I would say so. So let's see here. We have, on turn 2, we have Shock and light up the stage. That's not terrible. But we need to have 2 black mana for Spawn of Mayhem. But this is a way that we can maybe dig for lands and stuff. So it's like one of these, this is a hand that we could keep. And I love that we have these guys in here, but I'm going to mulligan for a little bit more aggressive of a hand. This is pretty good. All right, keeping this. Do we go down removal? Awkward, but like, man, this is such good stuff here in this hand. All right, Knight of the Eben Legion. Let's do this madness. All right, Knight comes out. Into Dreadhorde, into Judith. Sweet. Or Spawn of Mayhem. Alright, go Butcher. Swing it in, show. Faster than Carlos. Dude, and this is what I love, is that I feel like we have such a good group here on all this stuff, man. It's been a blast. All right, probably bounces the Butcher before it gets too out of hand. Could see that.
Might be a bad idea.
So what we're gonna do, let's see here. Fanatical Firebrand is interesting. This is only if a player was dealt damage, and I do want to get rid of this Teferi. So let's just replay the Dreadhorde Butcher and Fanatical Firebrand. And this needs to do player or planeswalker, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just swing it all in. Show. Hope for not looking too bad here. Rakdos aggro. I haven't played this in a while. Rise. Cry the Canary makes me cry, man. Alright, do we go for Spawn of Mayhem or do we just go for Dreadhorde Butcher and start growing it again? It is really good. Judith kind of helps out with it as well. Let's actually go for Spawn of Mayhem. If we find a land, we have Judith and Dreadhorde Butcher for next turn, and that'll be sweet. With 5 mana. What's his deck actually trying to do here? That's the question. Ancient Guardian Channel is a great card for that spot. Routing Regisaur. Oh, that means we don't ever really get this combo going, but I think this is best. We have to get a big boy out there. Oh, goodness, no! Nice. A fun deck if you want to try it. Throw it my way, Joseph. Absolutely. What do we do now? Let's play Judith. Pass the turn. Next turn we can Dreadhorde Butcher, maybe just to get the light up the stage. With Judith, we can also kill some of the stuff. Elite Guard Mage. We might need to light up the stage just to try to find an answer to all this madness. No blocks. We could kill the hostage taker, but we don't get anything back from it now. We're down to 6. Alright, so if we swing in, we can kill like Rotting Regisaur. I think we just have to hold back as blockers though. So let's just pass the turn. We get a lot of pingage with all this stuff here. Fairy bouncing Judith gives him victory, I think.
I can no longer stand by.
Otherwise, we have a shot here, but if he bounces Judith, bounces Butcher.
Not so fast.
Yeah, I think we're just dead. I mean, there might be some things that we can do here, but I'm just gonna let it through. Especially because we're trying to get to the last of the list here. Yeah, Devin, throw me the next one, or Carlos, or Haunted Smoke. I'll let Haunted Smoke maybe do this one. Otherwise, you're fired, man. You're gonna be the shortest moderator ever, the shortest lasting one. Alright, that's mean. I wouldn't do that. Okay, I'd probably do that, but. Almost just mod talk, yeah. That's part of the issue of having a bunch of mods here as well, too, though. But at the same time, like, I kind of want to have the people that are here consistently doing all this kind of stuff to have the chance to kind of. Well, the other thing too is like the people that I trust a lot. I want in here as mods. But at the same time, like I feel like that now, like, because there's a lot of other people that are jumping into that same type of slot now for me. I feel like, and I don't want to get too out of hand. But we'll probably kind of keep it just as these guys right now. Liberal Ideas as well, so that's the 5th. And with like our stream gets up to 150 at some points, whatever, during the weekdays. And so demonstrating people's dreams. Wait for what? Code Punk, all right. Conde Punk? That's it is. Michael, you're in? Alright, well, I got Conde Punk up now. Sorry. You're the worst. No. You get mod, everyone gets mod. Yeah. Yeah, five is a lot for the size of the stream I have. I mean, if I especially like right now, like with 50 people on, but when I'm having 150 people on, that's about the right amount where it's like if I'm having that consistently, 5 is about right, where you should be able to have like 2 people on consistently for the different streams is about what you're hoping for. I know that Smalls and How to Smoke are a little bit more busy as well, so it's one of those like, yeah, I know that this is probably a pretty good setup overall. All right, Condi, jump in, my friend. All right, this is good. This isn't like the bestest of all the hands ever, but it is good. We don't get to play Bloodthirsty Airless quickly, but once we get 3 creatures out, we at least are going to start gaining life. That'll be fun. Just happen to stream while you're working. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing streams on Saturdays too, though. So, well, I have been doing streams on Saturdays already. You don't have a desk drive. That's true. Yeah, you're pretty much running around all the time. It's uncommon instead of mythic rare. Yeah, no, it's rough, man. Alright, swing in for 19. Well, this is a little bit of an awkward hand. This is one of those hands where it's like, we need to find ways that we can actually gain the life to make this worthwhile. If we hit land, like a black source here would actually be pretty good. Ooh. This is interesting. I'm actually going to prioritize the Leon and Vanguard here. We're trying to build something fun. We're doing here. All right, see you swing in. So next turn, I mean, Gideon's Companies. Ooh. We'll have a 7/7 right away. Palace Dismissal. Well, now we're going to try instead. Temple of Silence. Okay. Gideon's Company to the bottom. We need to find something, actually. It is amazing, but I think that we're looking for some other things here. So, Resplendent Angel, pass the turn. Oh, please resolve. Condi, you played a quench against me, my friend. We're no longer friends. Oh, man. Alright, no blocks. Let's take it. Alright, Vanguard and Aerialist. No attacks. Pass the turn. No friends, amigo. All right, Sahile.
Then a challenge you'll get.
And Dovin. Let's go wide here. Johnny is what's going to win us this game.
Your inadequacy. I find your attacks unoffensive.
So he's preventing damage, but we can still block. So yeah, what we're going to do is Gideon's Company is important to get out here. And if we could have kept that Resplendent Angel, it would have been sweet. Gideon's Company. Maybe we needed to make sure we resolved him and Johnny. That's how we actually win the game against a big board like this. This can't do damage, so no attacks. Pass the turn. Well, we have a pretty big board. Time Wipe would be annoying. So land would be great, so we can Pride Mate a Johnny. You're the mind. Interesting.
I'm well equipped to deal with nuisances like you.
Wait, who is saying they play Brawl? He's holding up counters here. Let's go ahead and just go for double Pride Mate. Didn't play a counter. Maybe, I mean, it could be like a Spell Pierce as well or something. This is a lot of fun that we're doing here. Bring in for 11, shall we? Start killing the guys. Board wipe is where this gets bad. If he finds a time wipe or something like that, we're going to be in all sorts of trouble.
Curious. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
Dovin's words are interesting. I think they did a really good job with all the voice, not the voice acting, but like the dialogue they have. I don't know what I'm trying to cite. Right, bounces the Gideon's Company. That's bad. Don't have a quench or something here, dude. Alright, Gideon's Company. I mean, we're going to go for the... This is pretty good. Not going to swing with the Vanguards. Down to 14. Hate the changes they made to Ashiok. The original voice was pretty like scratchy, right? Or was that the one that they changed to as the one that sounds like a dead cat? I was not as big of a fan of that one. That's the end game. That's probably how this game actually this deck actually wins, maybe. Based off the things I saw before, like Clear the Mind and whatnot.
You're, well, not.
Alright, well, he's tapped out, so let's go for a Johnny. We have to be how much over? 15 life over our starting, so 35. So we're going to gain 3. Yeah, so tick up.
We thrive when we support.
Now we can neg 0 and clear up everything on their side of the board. This is a lot of triggers. This is kind of fun. Was this actually targeted by Dovin? I might have been able to swing him with it. I don't even know.
A few things can withstand my careful scrutiny.
This seems fair. Yeah. This is a fun deck. Honestly, I've been really impressed with Johnny, like the gain life type of triggers. It's solid. I think it's actually really solid right now what they've got going for him. So we can exile all of their creatures on this next turn. And that should win us the game. I mean, unless he has a way to bounce a Johnny, but even then, if he bounces, we get to bring it back. Yeah, so it's still game here. Have ever seen a grown man cry? It's disgusting and beautiful. This about sums it up. All right, well, let's use this. So last ability, because we have over 15 life, we get to exile everything there, and we get to swing in with the crew. And so they could actually maybe create a blocker if they like play Unsummon here. Unsummon would actually get them back into this game. All right, I was gonna say, Unsummon, they could bounce back an Ajani, have a guy to block the other big Ajani. This guy can't do damage yet, so they would have survived another turn there. All right, now Giga Stand. Does he not have the hashtag? Devin? That was a pretty sweet one right there. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, we should get like a quote wall or something like that for those kinds of things there, Devin. Between the D and the 9K. You don't suck. Dude, it's one of those things like you do like a million awesome things and then one bad thing, that doesn't mean that you're bad. That's like, just saying. I will not allow you to say that again, bro. we're gonna get Giga Stan with like hashtags throughout like every letter. No, I think that's about right. If you make me a Bears MTG background, you will cry. I can do that. Yeah, let me get it onto here. I'm trying to think of how we do. Copy it. I want to go to my own stream on my phone. This will be weird. I have to watch my own ads. Man, ads are so annoying. Why do YouTubers even have these ads? It's awful. There we go. Oops, I had the dots before, but that also worked. There we go. All right, there you go. And Thomas, you can throw up links into this as well. It just asks me if I want to keep it on there or not, and then I can approve it. So if you want to throw links onto the chat, it works as well. All right, Gigastan, you up and available? Now let's move on to the next one. Forgot one? Dude, man, you missed it. Dropping the ball. You have to do it at the end. Can't stop going stuff. YouTube Red for the win. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have YouTube Red right now. I used to have it, but it's sort of like, it's one of those things that I actually want to see what ads go up on front of my videos or that kind of stuff, and so it's one of those things that sometimes it's nice to actually know where the ads are. All right, Kilgirus, do this madness. How many more are left, Evan? We are coming up on the end times here. This. There we go, Haunted Smoke. I appreciate that. You did it right. there we go. Oh, Michael, were you trying to get in? Yeah, it might have been the wrong one. So again, my code is down in the description of the stream. Let me actually get it up here for you guys again. It's best if you just copy and paste. If you guys are giving me your code or you're giving it to Devin, please give it to them by copying and pasting instead of, like, there's a place to copy it. That way it has a lot less chance of having issues. How do you throw a link up? Copy the link and put it into the comments there. Yeah, copy paste. Should be the way to go. It'll probably flag it, and then I can say, okay, it's okay to put it in. We need Cavalcade of Calamity with this deck. If we find it for turn 2, this is okay. We have a few draws. Let's mulligan a little bit. I'm going to mulligan a bit more aggressively with this hand. All right, we have a Krenko. Life is good. That's everything I've ever wanted. Echo Firebrand's pretty good too. Let's go down one of them. Write on a piece of paper, dip it in toilet water, ingest it, and then wait a moment. Wow. Okay, swing it in. Well, we're gonna do the 1 point of damage we're gonna get back, so. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Take that, foo. More Fountain of Renewals. This is gonna be rough. Alright, come on, give us land, sir. By sir, I mean my library. That's who I'm talking to here. For the kitty cat. The master of the library. Master of the deck. There he goes. Oh, I can change colors here. Oh, that's how it changes colors. Got it. Oh, I never even know this. Dude, I'm sticking with blue. Alright, well, we have Cranko mana, so now we play Cranko. For sure. Wonder if the bot is deleting him? Whenever it deletes out the bot, it should show it up. You can throw it onto the Discord as well, though. Discord should be fine with everything. Oh no, not my Cranko. Boo. We need to get out this Spitfire, actually, as well. Down to 15. This is Jun something or other. Treasure map, artifacts. Is this like a Jun Karn deck or something? This is looking interesting. All sorts of interesting. I'm actually gonna get out Chandra's. How do we actually win this? All right, so actually let's go Chandra. Chandra to pump all these guys seems pretty good.
Let's get stoked.
Down to 6, past the turn. All right, up to 7. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, YouTube is a little bit funky how it works. And that actually might be the case too, is that YouTube has its own like stuff as well where it can stop, it'll hold some things itself. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's what it does. All right, Spitter. Spitfire. Chandra. Get some pingage going.
Whoosh, up in flames.
Pass the turn. Did she just say whoosh spit flames? That's kind of cool. It kind of fits with all of these things. She's staying with the theme, my friends. It'll be sad when treasure map cycles out. Dude, I'm so glad they have historic format, though. The historic format saves everything, I feel like. It's going to make it a lot worthwhile. Ooh. Ritual of Soot. Well, we have the shock to get there. Actually, with the Fountain of Renewal, we don't have enough damage here, do we?
Call my fists Pyromaster and Firebrand.
Call your fist Pyromancer and Firebrand. Yeah, thank you, Devin. Yeah, so a quick reminder here, guys, as we're finishing up. Actually, I don't even know how many we have left, but Sunbird's Invocation. Ooh, this is sweet. But yeah, if you guys want to support me, the ways that you can do that is through Super Chat that's down below, Patreon as well, which Devin has thrown up there, and also checking out my merch or donations are on that second link you threw up. So thanks so much, Devon. Well, we're just going to be throwing damage face anyway. I don't think there's any creatures yet in this deck. Not that I've seen. So let's just throw this now so we can maximize the manas. Man, come on. Well, tick up. Without the Fountain of Renewal, man, the Fountain of Renewal has kept him alive here. Our deck was doing what it needed to be doing, but not yet. So what's Historic format? Yeah, so Historic it's coming. So it's mostly going to be on MTG Arena. It is an available format everywhere, but it's going to be Ixalan and Forward. and it's going to be an eternal format. So everything that happens, anytime there's rotation that happens, where like standard always keeps, like, it's like a year-long process. Every October, it will cycle something out. Casualties of War with Sunbird's Invocation. Let's see what happens. Oh, he got the Sunbird's Invocation out of that. Wow, that was good. Or no, he got this because of Sunbird's. That's what it was. I think that we're actually dead here. I don't think that there's a way that we can come back. Maybe like a Scorching Spitter or something. I don't know. But we can piece together a win. But Haphazard Bombardment. All right. Land Destruction. This is pretty fun. Double Sunbird's Invocation. Means more life. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I do want to see how this actually wins. You should bug Jeff for merch. All right. But the ankle's big in your Jeff hat. Oh gosh. Yeah. Here's the hat though. I love this hat. It's a pretty sweet one. Well, we're finding the lands. Hey, we're coming up against that land destruction, my friend. We can take it. Hey, Liv. Pretty close to done. I'm still doing it. Actually, I'll throw this on. Do you want to jump in? Come hang out. Yeah, I'm still alive, yeah. Did you just not expect me to be able to talk to you while I was doing it? Yeah. It's a little bit different when I'm recording an actual video. This is my niece, Sabri. She's awesome. You're gonna be famous one day. What are you gonna be famous for? You know you're awesome? What are you gonna be famous for? Come into the shot here. I'll show you where it looks like. So you see you're not quite there yet. Gonna be famous for being strong silent type. All right. Well, I think that this is gonna be over. So there's Ill-Gotten Inheritance. That's the game. Okay. I mean, maybe he could end up milling himself out instead. But there's Guy's Blessing. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and concede here. Actually, Devin, do we have any more? Is this the last game? If it's the last game, we'll kind of do that. Finish this out. How the heaven are you? Get out of here. Go away. I'll go do the puzzles with you guys later. Hello, niece. Yeah. Bye. Mono white lifelink deck. So yeah, Devin, is this the last? Are there more games here? If there's more games, I'm gonna cut it out here. Otherwise, we can play this out for a little bit here, and then we'll finish off. Casualties of War, dude. This is a fun deck. I haven't played Sunbird's Invocation in forever. This looks pretty sweet. I do feel like though, like, maybe with the Get the Paradises if you found it earlier, but you need to be able to have a way to gain life quick with this because it's so hard to play against some of these. What is happening here? Is this Peter? Is it Peter that I'm playing against? Dude, I don't feel bad about this at all. She learns make my decks for me. That'd be sweet. Cavalcade of Calamity's up here as well. Oh yeah, that's dead. All right, yeah, that's game. We're gonna call it there. This is, we got the lock. The Ill-Gotten Inheritance is there to kill us over time, and yeah. I'd probably actually win a game. Yeah, that's probably true. Got him. Oh man. All right, well, thanks so much for jumping on, guys. I love Fridays. Fridays are so fun. Direct Challenge Fridays, always the best. Last reminders, if you guys want to support me, Patreon, Super Chats, all those kinds of things. And I'm going to be getting memberships up here pretty soon. I'm going to be actually doing probably a live stream that's only for members once we get it up and going. So it'll be up. I'm probably going to get it up today or tomorrow. There's a lot of extra stuff I have to like create for it to work well. And so before I can actually get into it, and so I have to go through and make all of these different things, but I'll be getting those up here soon. And yeah, so thanks so much for jumping on, guys. So fun to be hanging out with you. And we'll be doing direct challenges again every Friday is direct challenge Friday, DCF. We're doing it every time. And so we'll be doing that. I do throw up direct challenges kind of during other things. Tomorrow we'll be doing a live stream, probably starting around noon, depending on what else I have going on. Saturday is kind of my wild card day. Like, I'm not having it as a set schedule necessarily, but I wanted to play Paladins with that one, so we'll be doing that. If anyone wants to jump in, and also, yeah, the site for Commander is Untap, and we might also just do the Untap recording there during that time if the Smalls and Hot Smoke, a few people are ready to do it, so maybe we might be doing that as well. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do please leave a like. Do the thing. Oh man, I was gonna give the whole outro, but yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye. End the stream. Oh, I have to go. It's so awkward when I end it, and I don't actually know how to end it. All right. Peace out, and bye-bye.